This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA. Oh!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes, MMA hoes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
From your Queen Studios of New York,
UFC 230. Derrick Lewis versus the Black Beast, Weidman versus Souza. We're going to be reacting with the MMA. Wonderful, wonderful. What's going on, friends and family? We are live for UFC 230, the card that we did not know what it was going to be like a month ago, and now we have a card with a lot of black people on it.
Racist.
White people, Brazilian people,
Racist.
Mexican people,
My people.
she-male people, which is happening next, Jessie. She-males,
Yes.
that's right. Right? Because this is the card that we're watching. Oh, shit. I forgot to take off the... Should we leave the zombies there? What do you think, Jessie? Should we just leave those zombies there?
All right.
All right, we're going to leave
It's
the
very
zombies there.
Thanksgiving-y.
Yeah. Thanksgiving. And we have the ghost girl over here, too. Should we leave that there as well?
Very Thanksgiving.
All right, what do you say in the chat if you would like us to leave the ghost girl and the zombies that was on the Halloween stream? Hit me with the ones in the chat and we'll leave them. If not, we'll remove them. This is the card that we are going to be watching tonight, reacting to tonight. Sijara Eubanks will be fighting Roxanne Modafferi. That's the next fight on the card, and that's how we're going to start this one off. 2 preliminary fights.
Yeah.
And then we take you over to the main card.
Yeah.
We got Brunson, Adesanya. We got Roberson versus Marshman. We got Branch versus Cannonier. We got Jacare Weidman, DC versus Derrick Lewis. The chat room is voting,
Beast.
Jessie. What are they voting in there?
Dalton Conrad, Brandon Taylor, DVW all say leave it on. Almond Bro 74 says take it off. Sean Hart says hey Chris, hey Jesse, hey to all in chat. For Rick Zombies says Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington. Dixie Normus says Lewis to knock out DC second round. Welcome back, Dixie Normus. Two Joints says yes, leave it on there. D Borra says Roxana hasn't won in years. Two Joints says sup Almond Bro. Steven Iron says god damn it, can't stand these women flyweights. Roseanne says Two Joints.
We did watch the bloodbath. I see someone jumping in there asking if we watched the bloodbath. This was a bloodbath.
It was great.
Holy moly. Julio Arce versus Shaman Moraes. In the first round, shit got very fugly. A lot of blood all over the mat. And it's going to be interesting to see how they clean that up.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty gruesome. It was what we like, right? It's what we love.
What we like.
Jessie, what do you have over there? What is in your hand?
No idea. What's in my hand, Chris?
I don't know. It appears to be something of... It looks like you.
Really?
Yeah.
This, you mean?
Yeah, what
This
is that?
beautiful mug that Mystic Moss created for me.
What? I didn't create shit. What is that?
He was so kind to create this beautiful mug for me.
Oh my God. It's a JBH mug.
What a lovely gift from Mystic Moss.
It wasn't a lovely gift for me. It was a lovely gift to yourself.
It actually was a gift from him.
There we go. We got a Mystic mug and a JBH mug. There we go. Check out themmaholes.com. Clink. And we sip. Bruce Buffer has an interesting tuxedo going on today. This one, usually he is very feisty with his outfits, and today he has like a Beetlejuice swirly thing going on there. What do you think about this tux?
I think he always wears fantastic tuxes.
This one is not his worst. It's not his worst.
No tux
Black
is
and
his
white.
He can pull off any tux in the world.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
that is
he
not
can.
true. All right, here we go. Here's the fight that's about to go down. Eubanks versus Modafferi, Jesse. What do you say about this?
Eubanks.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing. First of all, I do not agree with Eubanks' attitude over the past month or so in regards to this fight card. But I still have her for the win because I do legitimately think that she can take the win on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the biggest Eubanks fan. But I got to be smart about my picks, guys.
Yeah, Eubanks is a minus 600 favorite in this fight. They faced before. Eubanks has been... she's been talking a lot of smack and then misses weight. So I don't know how that works.
What was it, 2 pounds?
Yeah, she's a fat fuck. Well, anyway, the fight's about to get going. And we're going to react to it. 176 watching. Hola! How are you? Hope you are wonderful, wonderful. Let's get this party going. What do we need? 15,200 and we let...
The dragons loose.
Let's let those motherfuckers fly as we have 20 likes. I've got food getting 20 likes, yes. The fight has begun. And we have 40 likes. So you know what that means, Jesse?
Jesse.
I've got food getting 20 likes. We're going to have a good time tonight, and the reason why we're going to have a good time is this card. I know a lot of people aren't buying this pay-per-view, including ourselves. We were thinking about not purchasing this pay-per-view and going the route of majority of this chat. But unfortunately, we are doing a Swole Sexy show. We have to react, and we can't deal with all that bullshit with the buffering and all that shit. So we're going to, we purchased the standard definition.
I mean, it's an obvious mention, but look at all the blood on the mat from the last fight.
Well, yeah, that's what we said before this fight started.
Well, I know we'd mentioned how bloody the fight was. I don't know if we mentioned the mat or not.
I did.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's all right. I did.
I just now noticed.
That was that's what we're
Listen,
saying.
sometimes I don't listen to everything.
You don't listen anytime, but it was funny. Nor does the chat. But yeah, I did mention that like it's gonna be interesting to see how they cleaned it up, and not for nothing, they cleaned it up pretty good because what we see is a speckle of blood. It's just speckly around. There was literally, it was being dumped onto the mat, glistening on the mat, and now it's just a speckle across the whole, evenly distributed. It's really still gross, but they did a good job getting, they got a lot up. All right, here we go. Modafferi versus Eubanks. Eubanks having the red gloves. Modafferi has the blue gloves. Man, can Roxanne pull off the W in this one, being a huge underdog, Jesse? You got Eubanks for the win. Eubanks gets a single, takes her down. And yeah, I mean, you got to think everyone's money is on Eubanks. Does anyone in the chat think that Roxanne will get the win in this fight? Let us know.
The Dark Project 01 says, do you guys not stream early prelims? Not normally. So every once in a while we'll pull off the whole card, but we haven't done that in a while.
It's got to be like an Uber card, or we have to, like, the thing is, with us streaming on the regular prelims, it's... What we're gonna go live for 4.5 hours, right? Yeah. And in order for us to do the early prelims, you're talking like 6 hours, and I'm lazy. No, it's not even that. We are. You know what? We should, since we're sitting back on this couch watching regardless. So we should stream that, but I don't know. We'll see. If people want more in the early prelims, we'll do that as well. But we usually do it on the big cards, the super big cards. We usually do that. Roxanne on her back, trying to carve up some elbows as Eubanks is just posturing up and looking to drop some bombs. Good job by Roxy. Roxy's scooting away. You know, she's not in the best of positions, but she is scrambling on the ground. Oh, Eubanks greets her with a right into Roxanne's guard. Eubanks, Modafferi, a 4 versus a 7. Well, Roxanne's trying to get the legs up, perhaps trying to go for the arm. Man, I hope Roxanne wins that fight. If Roxanne can win this fight, that'd be fantastic.
Now, do you hope Roxanne can win that fight because you're one of those MMA fans that turned on Eubanks, or do you hope she wins because you legitimately think she has the ability to win the fight?
Even though Eubanks is an East Coast fighter, and usually I tend to go with the East Coast fighters, in this case, no, I don't go with. I'm not going. No, I usually go for East Coast fighters. So in this case, I'm going against. I'm not a Eubanks fan in any way. Now she's powerful, she's strong. I just don't like the way this whole thing unwinded.
So you just got a bad taste for her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. She, only a couple of fights in over here, and she doesn't deserve a title shot yet. I mean,
no, I agree. I don't think she deserves a title shot, but I'm not gonna be one of those guys that just shit on her immediately. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of how she handled the situation, but I'm gonna give her a chance. She's
a whiner, though. She's
no,
a
of course
whiner.
she is. Listen, I'm not saying I agree with her behavior, But I want to see how she fights, how well she does in the UFC.
It's funny. Kenshiro says she tastes like cock and balls, and that's another reason why I can't root for her.
Wonderful.
It's true. He knows.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from the East Coast as well, so he would know.
Yeah.
If anyone would know, Ken would know. Roxanne stay getting her ass beat. This is D. Boris. Yeah, Roxanne is still on her back over here. As Sajar is just keeping her. Roxanne is one of those fighters that tries to stay active off the back, but she's just like, stop hitting me. Stop it. She's scooting back. Eubanks is grabbing one leg. Roxanne's just, it's like when the older sibling is beating up the younger sibling. That's what it looks like right now. Throws the leg over, and here we go. Eubanks back inside the guard of Modafferi. We got 18 seconds left, and Roxanne looks like a big steaming piece of shit right now. Not crazy stuff happening, but Eubanks is just being dominant. Here comes some hammer fists by Eubanks. Eubanks is just manhandling her here. Oh, trying to drop down shots, body shots, boob shots by Eubanks. And that's it. Eubanks cracks her on the floor with some whipping kicks.
You know why I want to see Eubanks knock her out is because it goes back to her talking all that shit, right? She was talking to Mark Ramundi, I think this week, saying that she didn't agree with some list that he had put together because she wasn't on the list, and she had the power of the punch. She had the arm. She's knocked out people in the past. So, and there's Gaby H.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, no, I knew I was there. I was like, let me get rid of that. There we go.
But
right. Keep talking. I'm listening.
No, I'd like to see her at least live up to that. If she can live up to her words with that, then I'd be a little impressed. But if she can't knock someone out in this fight, I don't know.
She's tough.
She's got it,
Roxy's really tough. Roxy will never be a champion, but she is a tough girl. Here's the live unofficial statisticals over here. 31-42, 28-11. 42 strikes to 31 in favor of Roxanne, although those were off of her back because Eubanks has 311 of control time with 2 takedowns. So, yeah, Eubanks with that round. We have a little bit of a delay over here. That's why we have this clock, this beautiful clock over here.
Yeah.
So we're going to get that puppy going.
Yeah.
As the next round gets started. The second round, Eubanks versus Modafferi. What up, Zane Kinman? Zane Kinman just subscribed.
Zane Kinman.
Wonderful. There we go. All right, so we got some Bruce buffering going on over here. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, that's where we're at. Eubanks, Modafferi. In the second round, Roxy trying to come out a little more aggressive over here. You think Modafferi's a freak in the sack, Jessie? What do you think? You think she's she looks like Screech from Saved by the Bell? But do you think that she's a freak in the sack?
I think, yeah, it's always the weird looking ones, right?
Well, I mean, in some people don't think she's weird looking. Jessie?
Do you think she's weird looking?
No, she just happens to look like. Why can't I click on her? Okay, let's go to Tapology. Where are you, Roxy? Let's go over here. Maybe we can get a picture this way.
We love you too, Joints. We love you.
Got the it's all right because I'm saved by the bell. All right, here we go. 60 likes, 20 likes. Thank you for the reminder in the chat. 2 Joints. Roxy trying to turn it up here in the second round. 20 likes. Keep liking the shit out of this. All right, so this is the UFC 230 fight reaction. We have the preliminaries of Eubanks and Modafferi. We just got started, so we're warming up right now. And we drove about 8 hours yesterday because we went to CES to see John Gotti III fight again. Oh, how about Roxy throwing some combos? Yo, I think Eubanks is a fucking scrub.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think she sucks.
Why
she
do you
sucks,
think so?
Eubanks. I'm not on the Eubanks train.
Ooh, nice head kick.
Eubanks hit her with it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There she goes.
Roxy fucked up. As I say, Eubanks sucks. Oh, Roxy on the ground trying to get the arm again. No, wrong arm she's going for. I think she got rocked seed. I don't know. Eubanks.
That was a solid head kick.
Eubanks gets Roxy to the ground. Roxy squirming around now, going for the ankle of Eubanks. Eubanks standing there and it feels like, yeah, she says stand up. Roxy's like, okay. And here we go. It just feels like Eubanks. Oh, Eubanks eating some shots. A nice left comes in by Modafferi.
Yeah, but look at the power behind each of their strikes. Like when Roxy strikes, you can see it. Like her face hardly moves. Eubanks. When Eubanks strikes, Roxy's head's turning the other direction. You know.
Modafferi's about volume. That's what she's. I don't think she's about like that one punch power. Oh, nice knee to the boobs by Eubanks. But yeah, Roxy's about volume. And Roxy going for a single leg here, trying to take down Eubanks.
Eubanks rocking the muffin top. She missed weight, right? Or was she overweight? Yeah,
she was over. Another thing we spoke about, Jessie.
Yeah, sorry. You don't have to mention every time you've already spoke about something. I'm gonna miss it. I miss it all the time.
Sorry, just busting I'm just busting your labia. Go get her, Roxy, says Roberto Hernandez. I think in the chat, is anyone going for a takedown over here? Roxy on top.
Andrew says Eubanks looks gassed.
You know what? I mean, choo-choo.
You can't stop
Artem.
the Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Boy, sure a lot of Canadians on this card.
Sure
Show
are.
fights.
Canadians.
They're not in Canada. I don't understand. There you go. Thank you, Vlad, for the choo-choo Artem donation over there. By the way, I want to do this early in our little evening over here. It's Saturday night. We're hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Roxy, by the way, is doing work, and it looks like if she stays where she's at over here, I don't think she's going to submit Eubanks.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But she's, well, I could be wrong. She's trying to pass the leg. Eubanks is holding it.
Eubanks has got it locked.
But if it stays the way it is, we might have a split fight going on here. Now, what I want to do is this, and thank you, Vlad, so much for that donation. Any donation that comes in tonight, we're going to do something different than we usually have done. There is a gentleman named T-Man. If you go to our channel, right? If you go to our channel, let's go to the MMA holes as this fight's going on. Roxy's still doing work from the top. Okay. Let's see. Go to
Eubanks trying to go for that arm.
The MMA holes. Fuck you.
Eubanks is going for the arm. Roxy has her arm locked underneath so that she can't grab it. Nice headshots from Roxy. Roxy's still on top. Looks like Roxy's trying to stand up, holding Eubanks. Eubanks rolls over, pushes Roxy off, but Roxy's doing a good job at trying to maintain some semblance of control. More headshots from Roxy and headshots return from Eubanks. Eubanks, she's got some good defense there on the ground.
Yeah, Eubanks is getting mauled right now. Roxy's doing some work.
The turning over?
Yeah, well, Eubanks is stopping Roxy from mounting.
Yeah.
But Roxy doing a very good job keeping her on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go over to the MMAholes.com, I'm not the MMAholes.com, the MMA Holes on YouTube, right? We have some friends over here. Where's our friends? Where's our community?
It should be on the side. It doesn't scroll?
Yeah, it doesn't. The fuck?
Oh, go to...
where am I going?
Arrow. Click that arrow.
Hold on a second. I think I gotta make this bigger. The fuck? What's up with this thing? What's up with this shite? Where is it?
Channels.
Channels?
Yeah, click the little arrow.
And
then click
yes,
channels.
Jesse. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to our featured channels over here, right? And you scroll through. Of course, we have our second channel, and we have a channel called T-Man. All right? This person over here has 645 subscribers, a good friend of the MMA Holes. If you haven't subbed to T-Man, well, go give him a sub. This man is the greatest DJ on YouTube, and what we want to do tonight is this. Every donation that comes in, right? No points to Mystic or points to JBH. What we want to do is this. We want to create T-Man's intro. He was nice enough to say, I want Jessie, I want Mystic to be on my intro. So what we want to do is this. When a donation comes in, if it has to do with T-Man's channel, right, in the donation, when you make the MMA Horror Talk, okay? So say, let's give an example donation right now. Because you do the voice better than me. Okay.
Well, what would the donation say?
Well, that. All right,
I can think of one right now.
So if you donate and say, T-Man is the best channel in the world, right? We will follow that and say, I'm Mystic Moss and this is JBH and you're watching T-Man Radio. We're gonna clip that donation plus what we say. We went over this.
No,
before.
I know that.
Yeah, we're gonna clip that donation.
Why does he do this to me? Every time he makes me look like an idiot. Like
I'm giving up on this bit. I'm giving up. I give up. I give up. We'll do it another time. Let's
just do it now.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, just
explain it.
All right, should I try to do it again?
Yeah.
There's a fight going on right now. Should I? I'll do it after the fight. I'm gonna. Yeah. Anyway, go subscribe to T-Man. T-Man 645 subscribers. Go over there and check out T-Man, the greatest DJ on YouTube. Right now, we are watching Roxanne Modafferi versus Eubanks in the third round. We got a split fight going on here, in our opinion. I mean, who knows? Maybe they give the first round to Roxy. I doubt it with that 3:11 of control time. But the second round, 23-27, 23-13 control time in favor of Roxy, 236. I think it's a split fight. And here's the third round going on. Jessie, what do you think in this fight?
I think Eubanks is going to take this easy.
Do you think it's a split fight or?
I mean, yeah, if Eubanks doesn't knock her out in this round, yeah, I think it'll be a split decision for sure. But I think Eubanks is also more aggressive in this fight. Even though Roxy had more control in the second round on the ground, I don't think that's going to be enough to give her the win.
She's being tough in this fight. She's being real tough. We got a close one. The number 7, Roxanne Modafferi. Can she dig deep enough to get the decision win? Because I don't think anyone's getting finished here unless Eubanks lands one of those clubbing shots. In the chat, they did say that Eubanks does look like she's gassing out a little bit, but I think both of them have definitely run out of steam. Real nail biter. Sadly, let's see. So Horrible isn't going to get an Octagon interview after this performance, is Jeff. If she even wins.
She's not going to get an Octagon interview?
Let's see what happens here. Well, she was dissing Joe Rogan. I think that's what he was referring to.
You think Joe Rogan's going to say something to her about it in the Octagon? Talk to the hand.
It'd be great if Joe was like, just talk to the fucking hand, Sajara. Goddamn Lion King sound name. Oh, a takedown by Eubanks. Just grabs a lock of the body and throws her in the middle of the cage. And this is not good for Roxanne. Man, close round and all of a sudden you got this. Good job by Eubanks getting that takedown. And now she can solidify the win here. Roxanne looks like she wants a headbutt. The elbow is into the throat of Roxanne as Eubanks is just using that strength to keep her down. Eubanks passing a leg over. Ooh, now trying to pin the right arm of Roxy. Roxy in some trouble. I kind of wish Eubanks and Shevchenko was still on because Eubanks would get smoked. Yeah, K-Dub. Eubanks wouldn't have stand a chance against Shevchenko. If she would have even been able to make weight, right? She couldn't even get to 126, let alone 125. So, who knows? Here comes... Oh, Roxy spinning around. Oh, good job by Eubanks keeping her on her back. Roxy trying to squirm from the bottom, trying to stay active, but I don't think she's going to win from her back there. Hey, Eubanks is doing what she's got to do, right? She's doing what she has to do to win.
Look at Roxy's left eye. It's almost swollen shut.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but Roxy is in trouble. In the third round with a minute left, Roxy squirming. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, that looks fantastic, Roxy. I thought Eubanks was white, related to a famous game show host and was a good fighter, says Canado. No. What's up, Dixie Normus back in the chat? Says, who watches Burger Planet? I don't even know who Burger Planet is. She's spinning around like Kyle, says Sean. Oh, Roxy gets back up to the feet. There's only 28 seconds left in the fight. Roxy once again showing heart, but not showing enough to win this fight. So Jara Eubanks is holding on, locking onto her.
Wait,
Roxy's trying to trip. There's a little cage grabbing going on over there that
by Roxy or Eubanks?
The ref was looking at. So Jara's just using her strength now. Just using the strength as Roxy goes for it. Wow, a late round trip she's trying to get and doesn't get it. The fight is over, and that sucked.
Wow.
I don't want to see Eubanks.
I wish I would have seen like a knockout.
This girl's doing this. What is this? Was she getting booed? Hold on a second. I got to hear this. Fuck, commercial. Good job, commercials. So Eubanks wins. Well, the fight's over. We got to assume that Eubanks wins the decision. And she gets up and she starts doing this, Jessie. Bullwinkle? What is she doing over here? What's this?
I don't know.
What do you think in the chat that was? I'm going to listen to see if there's got to be some heavy booing. Let's see. Flawless says, MMA holes, my bitch, keep making my money. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Speaking of money, shout out to TygerLyfe Energy and Duplex Entertainment. Links in the description. Wonderful, wonderful friends of the show over there. All right, Jess, what's up in the chat?
Joey Faggoter says, I can't stand people sticking their tongue out. I looks like a moron. Two Joint says the stream is over. Sailor 2 says Dana should cut her. Dixie Norman says, LOL King, nah, bro. Black Women 1, haha, says Tanner Sams. Weezing 36 says she didn't even make weight. Still not impressed with Eubanks, says Jake Yilmaz.
Super chat. WMMA scene.
Rogan might know her name now, but I doubt he's impressed.
That's true. Yeah, Joe Rogan said, he's the UFC color commentator, and he doesn't even know who.
It's going to be an interesting
Eubanks
interview.
Yeah.
Interesting interview with Eubanks.
Okay, well, let's see how this works. You guys are the shit. You're the shit, Flawless.
You're the shits.
All right. Hit that like for the sexy legends, says Sean Rosas.
Rosas.
All right. Who do you think won?
Eubanks, of course.
Oh, Joe Rogan went over to Eubanks and gave her a little pat while the commercial break ended.
Oh, he probably talked to her and was like, hey.
I'm not interviewing you. All right.
No.
Or he might apologize.
That's what I'm saying. He probably went up to her and was like, listen, no hard feelings.
Hold on. Unanimous decision. Give it to Roxy. She apologized, says D. Boris. But I'm thinking when Joe went over to her, I'm thinking that he apologized for, are you saying take out your mouthpiece? She's going like this as she's catching serious boos from the crowd. Congratulations on the victory. You had Roxanne hurt. Now they're talking about the fight. No one really cares. Sajara Eubanks went to 5-2 now. GOAT status over here. Yeah, they're showing that head kick again. Yeah, that definitely rocked the Roxy. All right, no one gives a fuck. I'm going to mute this. No one cares. No one cares, Jesse. Do you care? I don't care. Let us know in the chat if she says, like, something amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got 20 likes. 80 in the box. Let's go. Uglier than Rodman. Everybody dance along. 20 likes. I've got Fukin. Thank you very much for those likes. Jesse, what's up in that chat room?
Bro74 says uglier than Rodman. And Duke Chronic says missed weight and won. Trevor Visker says no one really cares about girl fights. I agree. David Flores Jr. says, what up, my people? Kainoto74 says Eubanks about to steal Lobov's thunder. Kainoto74 says steal. When is Derrick Brunson versus Israel? Says James Turner. Weezing336 says she looks like a blues musician.
Wonderful.
Sean Rosas says bullshit decision. Laugh my ass off, says Olympia Low Life. Trevor Visker says there it is. Who fucking cares, says Two Joints. Drunk Savage says, well, that was uneventful. King Your Brothers Ringo says, let me know when Derek Lewis fight happening. Tanner Sam says male fighters always miss weight. Grease Dog says fuck that coot. Staleo 2 says this bitch is in the UFC but felony can't get in.
It's ridiculous.
What the fuck?
It's absurd. It's absurd. Sajara Eubanks gets the decision over Modafferi, a unanimous decision. One more fight on the preliminaries, and we're going to take you over to the main card. Jason the Kid Knight versus Jordan Rinaldi. That fight is about to happen. Let's have a little fun. Let's try to do this again. So we tried to do this before. Friend of the show, almost like family of the show, T-Man. That's right, T-Man over here. In our channels. Now, he's at 645 subscribers. You motherfuckers go subscribe to our friend T-Man. What we want to do is this. Any donation that comes in, well, you say something about T-Man, and we're going to follow that donation by saying, my name is Mystic Moss.
My name is JBH.
And you're watching T-Man Radio. What we're going to do is we're going to clip each and every one.
Should we say that part together and you're watching T-Man Radio?
We could do that. If we do it enough times, we can do it. Whatever one's the best one, we're going to take the best donation plus our little intro.
Right.
We're going to clip both of them, send them to T-Man, and make that part of his new intro over there. But you got to go subscribe to our buddy T-Man. He's one of our featured channels on the MMA Holes channel. Right? Good stuff.
Right.
All right. Let's see what else we have over here. Roxanne Modafferi takes the L once again. Goes to 22. Was it 15-0 now? So let's see. Jason the Kid Knight versus Jordan Rinaldi. Sounds like a fucking like a pasta sauce, right? Hey, Ma, you know what? Are you gonna be cooking that pasta with the Jordan Rinaldi sauce? And Ma, hey Ma, you know what? Hey son, What do you want for dinner? Ma, you know what I want for dinner? Yo, I want that fucking fusilli with the Jordan Rinaldi sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Jessie, what would you like for dinner?
Oh, I thought you were going to impersonate how I talk.
Jessie, what would you like for dinner? You know what Jessie would like? She would like the fucking fusilli with the fucking Jordan Rinaldi sauce, you know? Okay. You guys ever try the Jordan Rinaldi sauce? No?
I have.
How do you like your Jordan Rinaldi sauce? I don't even know what that was. That was a weird little bit. All right, fuck DC. Oh my God. Let me know in the chat, what do you think about the main events? The main event on this card.
Cormier versus the Black Beast Derrick Lewis.
Holy mother of God. I can't believe this. This is watching two, like if I had two black children, this is what it would be like watching my two black children fighting. My two favorite fighters. Of course, Conor's in the mix. But Derrick Lewis, Daniel Cormier, I always go hard for both of these guys. The one thing with Derrick Lewis, and this kind of sucks, and I'm kind of getting this vibe now.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm happy for Derrick Lewis, right? He's a good story. He turns it around. He went to jail. He had a fucked up past. And
Agreed.
Now, here he is. He's funny. He's got his social media popping. He has that My Balls Was Hot thing, and everyone's jumping aboard.
Agreed.
Here's my problem with Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis, to me, is the rock band, right, that I saw back in the day. And I was like, I like this rock band a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, the Derrick Lewis rock band, everyone saw the Derrick Lewis rock band. And now everyone likes the Derrick Lewis rock band.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was my rock band.
It loses its luster.
I was on his cock for the longest time. Like, seriously. I was
The
on
BBC.
that Black Beast for the longest time. Funny as fuck. You know, the guy was knocking people out. Everyone's like, oh, he's got gas problems, tank, blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
Right.
I didn't give a shit. Didn't bother me. Love the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone loves the guy. And do you find
what
yourself...
do you expect?
Yeah, but do you ever find yourself when you like something and then everyone else likes it? I'm like, I don't fucking like that anymore. Now, it's not like I don't like Derrick Lewis anymore.
Right.
But it's kind of like, everyone else likes him. That sucks.
So you think he lost his luster after he started becoming a little more mainstream?
I'm happy that he's successful. I'm happy. He seems like a really nice guy. But I feel like I've lost my rock band. And Derrick Lewis has been given to everyone else. Now everyone likes Derrick Lewis.
I think it's a little bit different when it comes to an individual fighter. You know, like I get the reference. I can see how you might feel that way. But I think when it comes to an individual fighter, like you want them to have that. Like I mean, at least in my, you know, the way I look at it is, like, look at Darren Till, for example. He was on a hype train.
But no one liked him, but you.
Okay, but I'm just using him as an example.
No, people liked him, actually.
Or even Brian Ortega. Like, people who are on hype trains, right? People who are just talked up, and before they're even anything, they're just talked up, right? But at some point...
But Derrick Lewis was never the prospect. You know what I'm saying? Like, Derrick Lewis came in, he had his knockouts and stuff like that, but he wasn't, like, pushed in front of the line. Mm-hmm. He was not like that, but now he was pushed in front of the line. You know, I mean, he has that one...
Did he really lose his luster for...
To me, yes, because now everyone... It's just like you see him all over the place. He's got My Balls Was Hot shirt, and I'm happy he's making money. But now everyone's like, yeah, man, Derrick Lewis is fighting. I want to see Derrick Lewis fight. No.
Why can't I?
No. It doesn't work
anymore.
anymore.
You want people to be...
Maybe we should all hate
Team
Derrick Lewis now, right?
Why? Because he's successful?
Not because he's successful. Because everyone else likes him. You know, it's like the Conor McGregor thing. When I was watching Conor McGregor, right, coming into the UFC, I heard the buzz about Conor. I was like, wait, hold on a second. This is awesome, right? So I watched a couple of fights. I would actually go to my parents' house and my friend's house, and I would be like, guys, Conor McGregor's fighting. This is the greatest thing ever, right? And they'd be like, who the fuck is Conor McGregor? The Dustin Poirier fight, that's when I really... Actually, let's go before that. The Brandao fight, the one where it was in Ireland, right? Like, they already have this buzz about Conor McGregor, right? And I was like, I jumped on. As soon as he came into the UFC, I was like, whoa, let me see what this guy's about. The whole Cage Warrior shit. I'm like, this is the shit, right? I went to everyone. Everyone's like, this guy sucks. He sucks. And now people still say he sucks. But everyone wasn't on the bandwagon then. Just the Irish were, right? And selected fans here and there.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the guy starts winning. He starts fucking doing his spiel, right? Now everyone's a fucking Conor McGregor fan. Now everyone hates the Conor McGregor fans, right?
I was going to say, not everyone's a Conor McGregor fan, though.
Well, not everyone.
But
because
everybody knows
he went
who he
overboard.
is.
He went over the limit. He peaked at Eddie Alvarez, right? He peaked. And then there was a divide. And then Conor kind of fell. And then the haters started to come up and crawl up the woodworks. And, you know, the reason why Conor was good was there was always people that hated Conor, right? There was always people that hated Conor. So that's why it wasn't too hard for me, but it sucked that everyone started to like Conor at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then people hated him, so it still worked. I could still root for the guy because people can't stand him. Black Beast, everyone fucking loves the guy. Everyone loves him. Maybe I don't love him anymore.
That's a little bit of a skewed reason not to love a fighter anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a fair reason. But I mean...
Maybe I'm not... Like Korn, for instance. I was a fan of Korn back in the day. Right? I was a big fan of Korn. Jonathan Davis, the singer.
Are you ready?
And they came out like Freak on the Leash and shit. Everyone's like, oh, Freak on the Leash is great. I don't like Freak on the Leash. Actually,
why? Because everyone else liked
first
it?
of all, I think it's a shit song. And two, everyone else thinks it's good.
So, okay.
So I kind of I strayed.
You know what
away.
your problem is?
People. I don't like people.
No, you just are so focused on wanting to be different.
Not different. I just don't like when everyone likes what I like.
Yeah,
if you notice with Conor
like,
McGregor, when people hate on Conor, it fuels me because I'm like, all right, good.
You like being
now.
the odd one out. You like being the different person.
I like
that's
being
exactly
the cunt.
what it is.
I want to be the cunt in the room. You know?
So that's what it is. I mean, maybe not alienated, but you certainly like being different. And I think that's the problem. Like, you find something you like, everyone else jumps on it, and now you can't like it anymore because, you know. He's got a point. Trevor says, we all love your wife, now you can't love her. Makes sense.
We all love your wife.
What happens if everybody starts loving someone that you love?
Well, the good part about this show is there are people that are always going to hate both of us. That is the beauty. Because, and I was telling Jessie this yesterday, there's another fight that's about to get started over here. And let me just show you, guys and gals, what we're going to be reacting to. Jason Knight versus Jordan Rinaldi. I was telling Jessie yesterday, we were at CES promotion in Rhode Island. John Gotti III was fighting on that card, and a bunch of other fighters are going down. If you want to see that, watch our last stream. But it was funny. When we came home, we drove 3.5 hours home. Jessie hops in the shower. I jump on the couch. I'm looking through, and I'm just scrolling through the video. I see the comments, and it's a very angry audience. Very angry, this audience over here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. They're hostile. And a part of that makes me a little erect. I don't know why. I have no idea. They're just very angry. And I feed off their anger. We got a super chat coming in. Drunk Savage. Wow. Holy shit.
So when the MMA holes get big, we OGS should hate you.
Well, in fairness, Drunk,
Good
it's
point.
already happening.
I know. Everyone hates us already.
You know,
anyways.
here's a fun fact. This is the third community of the MMA holes. I shit you not.
It's actually not a joke. There have been indeed 3 different communities.
3 communities. And each community changed. That's why, listen, if people are like, I'm unsubscribing,
The
it's
third
like,
phase
please do.
of the community.
Yeah, 3 phases we've changed. It's ridiculous. If you go back to the beginning, now there are a couple of people that hung in there, like the J Smooths and the Olympia Lowlifes, but there are not many from the beginning.
All aboard the hype train. It happened to Francis.
There you go. Francis
I
Ngannou.
love Francis Ngannou.
Now, I jumped off Francis's train, though. I jumped off quick. When
I didn't.
Stipe happened, I fucking flew off that train.
Nope.
By the way, the fight is going down. Knight versus Rinaldi. Jason the Kid Knight. Dude needs a win over here. Oh, Knight gets cracked with a left. Nods his head like, let's fucking go.
What do you think? This is going to be a good fight?
Yeah. Well, Jason Knight, here's the thing with Knight, man. Even if he loses or wins, it doesn't matter. He puts everything out there.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
He's fun to watch. I don't know if I see Jason Knight as a nice takedown by Rinaldi. I don't think I can never say Jason Knight and champion. Jason Knight is like one of those guys.
Really?
Ooh, yeah, like gatekeeper-ish status. If even that.
Super
Here we go.
chat.
Another super chat. Hernandez coming in.
I don't know about T-Man.
My name is Mystic Moss.
And I'm JBH.
And you're watching T-Man Radio. That's his first submission he didn't do with me. But there we go.
I'll say T-Man Radio. I won't say and you're watching because we might be a little off. I'm afraid of being off.
That's all right.
So
there
you
we go.
say
So
and you're watching. I'll jump in on T-Man Radio.
Roberto Hernandez is the first submission to the T-Man intro. So what happens there is if you donate and say something about T-Man, we will say our spiel, and whatever's the best one of the night, we're going to clip it and send it to T-Man, and that will be in the intro. So you will be the intro with us. That is the winner so far. What's his name? Roberto Hernandez? Let's write this down.
Roberto Hernandez.
Okay. All right.
Jason Knight on his back. Rinaldi.
Knight he's dangerous on the ground. He is dangerous off of his back.
What is it?
So
Knight locks.
it's a rubber guard.
He's got Ronaldo, in a rubber guard, but it looks like I can't tell where Ronaldo's other arm is.
Up his ass. It's maybe
it's up his ass.
All right, Hernandez. That's the first submission.
Wow.
JBA's I lost you, says Thomas Buckholz.
I love you. Or I lost you, Thomas Buckholz.
So Jason Knight on his back once again. Ronaldo is on top. Jason Knight's got that rubber guard going, trying to trap the arm. Ronaldo slipping out, dropping some shots into the midsection of Knight. Relentless attack by Ronaldo here in the first round. Ronaldo, Jessie.
Ronaldo.
Hey, it's me, a Jordan Ronaldo. 1 minute, 55 seconds left, and Knight is trying to carve him up from the back. Some elbows. Ronaldo dropping some 1s and 2s. What do you think about Chris Weidman saying that after this fight, after he beats Jacare, he's going to be ready for if Kelvin Gastelum or, nice right slam.
Or Whitaker.
Or Whitaker. Yeah, he would step in if someone couldn't fight. You think that is the case?
I think regardless, any one of those three would make a great fight. So
you think Jacare, a rematch?
I really hope nothing happens with Whitaker Gastelum. I really hope nothing happens. I want to see that fight.
When Gregor Gillespie's next fight, got to put money on that guy, says Isaiah Moore. Where is the guy that calls in? Is he in the chat?
You guys tried the CBD stuff yet, JBH? Actually, we did. You had a gummy bear last night, right?
I had a gummy bear put me straight out. I was out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually worked. I was just wired. I had some coffee before on the way home.
He's one of those kinds of guys who doesn't stop thinking even when he's supposed to go to sleep. He'll lay in bed staring at the ceiling thinking about a million different things in his life, and he won't go to bed until about 3 hours after he's actually supposed to go to sleep. And then he wakes up super early as well, and he has very restless sleep. So you had a gummy bear, and you said...
Yeah, right out.
Awesome.
We'll tell you more about that product. We're in the works of having them join the team. We'll give a pop, though. What is it? A Monster... What's it called?
Hemp Bombs.
Oh, Hemp Bombs. I was going to say Monster Bombs. Well, they're not our sponsor officially yet. So Hemp Bombs is the company.
Very soon.
Yeah, good stuff. They really do have a good product over there. And we have a lot of marijuana enthusiasts in the chat, so I'm sure you're going to love it. I am tripolar. It's true. Take meds. You'll fall asleep. It's internal.
See, but no meds allowed in this house.
Nasty shots by Ronaldo from top. Knight looking like a piece of linguine on the bottom. Ronaldo passes one leg, goes to mount with 2 seconds left, gets the mount. Not enough time to get anything done. Ronaldo gets up quickly and says, "Fook this." How about this movie they keep on showing over here? This J.J. Abrams movie. It's like, oh, it's a war movie. And
it's J.J. Abrams. Wouldn't you want to see it?
Well, he's been good, and he's had his turds. I don't know what the fuck this is called. It's intense and horrific. That's a good mix. All right. Oh, we got 99 likes over here with 300 people watching the MMA holes. We are reacting to Knight versus Ronaldo. First round down, definitely a Jordan win for that one. 4 minutes of control time, 31-27, 25-22 with 2 takedowns. Jess.
Yes.
Do you disagree?
Negative.
So you're saying Ronaldo first round? All right.
FTW.
Chat room, what do you think?
James Turner says, Sean Hart, check your blood pressure. Kevin from Chicago says, J.J. Abrams is a Jew. Duke Chronic says, he has a dick nose. King of Brothers Ring is talking to Demon King 2323 saying, why? LOL. JBH should get a marijuana tattoo, says 2 Joint. Schlagboy says, free Popeye's chicken for everyone. Hopefully, there are enough stomach pumps to go around.
You know, I've had Popeye's chicken like once in my life. Ugh. I heard it's very good. Actually, in New Orleans is when I had it. But yeah, that was it. Have you ever had Popeye's chicken?
I have indeed.
Yeah, what did you think?
It's all right. I'm not the biggest fan of like greasy fast food joints.
Yeah.
Especially burger joints. I don't like those, but
no mas.
It's all right.
100 likes. Whoops.
What?
Oh, there we go. I've got Fook and 20 likes. Knight Ronaldo. Second round. All right, dislikes are dying of leprosy. Only 8 leprosy victims with 107 likes.
Vigo makes a good point. I do love greasy pizza. If it's a pizza joint, I'm on it.
Oh, Knight's
but
turning it up.
nothing
Yeah,
else.
you do like pizza, right?
I love pizza.
And you eat the grease. You don't really dab much.
I don't give a fuck.
She goes all
Pizza
grease.
is pizza. Pizza's my favorite food.
Yeah. Knight on the back
He's-
again, trying that rubber shit, and Rinaldi not having it with side control. Plenty of time
He's
left
a
in the third
huge
round.
fan
Second round.
of that rubber guard.
Yeah, he's not afraid of fighting off of his back, but Rinaldi's not afraid of him on the ground at all. Rinaldi looking to crank the arm, putting the nutsack in the left ear of Knight. Oof. He wants that arm bad as he's dropping body shots. Rinaldi, well, Jason Knight, man, never really lived up to the expectations, huh? Oh, Rinaldi slickly throws two hooks in, looking for the neck of Knight. Good night, Knight. This is going to be a problem with 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Can Jason Knight, now what do you think? Will he be able to fight the hands or spin around and get...
Maybe. No, you know what?
You got that body triangle going on here by Rinaldi, so
Yeah.
if any time was a time to spin around, this could be it. Rinaldi is still looking for the neck. Jason fighting hands. Plenty of time to work for that choke. Jason trying to squirm. Here are the hooks in now, Jess. Yep, back to the lock.
You know, he's done that twice now. He's put the hooks in, and then he goes back to the triangle.
Yeah, he's not liking it. He feels a little more comfy.
I don't think
over
he
there.
really knows what he wants. There's the hooks again. I don't think he knows what he wants.
Because he's Beetle and he's bad as can. And he knows he's the best, Jesse. Beetle!
Super chat.
Oh, super chat.
Derrick Lewis was asked a Q&A yesterday what he eats before a fight. His response, if she's with me, my wife's ass.
Come on. Andrew, is that true?
That's
is that
great. That is so great.
No, he did. Did he do that? Can someone confirm that? If that that donation was the best. Oh, it's fucking funny. Oh man. Can
Wow,
someone
look at
please
those
confirm that?
strikes to the head from Knight. Reaching back.
Super chat.
All right, another super chat coming in. Shifra.
Booty SEXX with Beck Rawlings or Shevchenko?
Booty sex with Betch or Shevchenko. You know, I'm gonna go with
Beth
Betch.
Rawlings is not a bad looking.
Yeah, she looks
girl.
more. I know.
Shevchenko, she's pretty, but I think Beth Rawlings would be more pretty than Shevchenko.
I know I'm gonna be in the minority here. I don't think Shevchenko's pretty at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? You've told me this before, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's pretty. And this is for the new people. Listen, nothing against Shevchenko. She's a fantastic fighter, right? And at 125, she's probably going to be unbeatable. But hold on. I'm going to show you a picture of Shevchenko and show you what I mean. Let's see. Okay, Jesse. But you find Shevchenko pretty?
Yeah,
Jesse?
I think she's a pretty woman. Yeah. She's not. I can't say that she's like runway model type pretty, but she's definitely, pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I never really
has
found
good
her attractive.
features.
You know, like I was never really into her, Jess. You know, I was never a big Buffy the fan, Buffy the Vampire. Oh, I like Buffy. Buffy was pretty, but not Shevchenko. She was in Buffy, and I was never a big fan. I don't know. What do you think in the chat, Betch or Shevchenko? As Rinaldi is still working on the choke.
Her brown hair sister looks hot. Valentina. Yeah,
Yes.
Valentina Shevchenko. She's really pretty.
Oh no, you're talking
Or
about
not Valentina.
Antonina.
Antonina.
Yeah, she's way hotter in my opinion. Yes. Most of them are dogs without makeup. Yeah.
That's not true. A lot of fighters fight without makeup on, and they look fine.
Yeah, he's got a good point. But
Which fighters? Even
Well-
Shevchenko, she doesn't even wear a lot of makeup. Shevchenko.
yeah, Knight is hanging in there. 10 seconds left in, and he never got the neck. Look at that.
Never
Oh.
got the neck.
Almost getting that thing. Rinaldi trying to get that thing, but it didn't. So there you go with that.
It's
And we are
spelled
going
Beth,
into-
but pronounced bitch.
Bitch Shevchenko.
Bitch.
Bitch
Mike H.
Correa. Bitch. All right, so 8 minutes of control time in 2 rounds. But here's the second round. 4 minutes and 4 seconds, 16 to 25. 16 significant strikes compared to 5. 1 takedown, 1 submission. Pretty much in favor
Rinaldi.
of Jordan Rinaldi. 2 rounds. Yeah, Jason needs a prayer. He needs a Hail Mary in this one. What do you think, Jess? You think Jason has the chutzpah to get through this fight and get a win?
If he can pull off a finish in the 3rd round, then yeah, for sure.
No. The answer is
You don't think he can pull off a finish in the 3rd
no,
round?
I don't think so. I mean, listen,
Really?
we've seen crazier things, right? We've seen it. We've seen people being annihilated, dominated.
But we've
and
seen
then
some
walk
bizarre
off.
shit. Look at Derrick Lewis versus
Yeah, I mean that's a good example.
Yeah.
It's a good example. But there's a lot of fights we've seen shit like that. I don't know, man. Nah, I'm not seeing it here. Now Jason Knight's feisty. He's probably gonna come out on fire in this round. So let's watch this thing and see if Rinaldi has enough in the tank to finish this one. Because, well, Knight looks a little, looks like he's got a little gas in. They both touch gloves. And here we go. A speckled mat of blood from the previous fights as Knight versus Rinaldi is in the third round. The last fight of the preliminaries. Card seems like it's going really fast. We didn't stream during the pre-prelims, but it does seem like it's going fairly fast. Right? Going into the main card?
Yeah.
I
agree. It is going.
Weird fast night. Isn't Jason Knight called Hick Diaz? Yes, that's a true statement. Ole.
MMA hosts, the very best.
That's right.
Dana. Khan.
Dana's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Rinaldi is a redneck. You know what's cool about the Fight Buddies is
Rinaldi.
I've noticed there are some people that watch our weekly shows. We do 3 shows a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There's some certain people that just come. I don't know why I said that 3 times.
That was like a Tourette's,
It was like
Tourette's
Kevin Lee.
moment.
It was like certain. My Kevin Lee impersonation over there. There are people that come in during just our fight reactions. Oh, Knight goes for the trip, goes for the back. Jason the Kid Knight trying to get something going here in the third round. And there's certain people that watch all of our shows. Let me know what you do in the chat. As Jason Knight looks to mount and Rinaldi just muscles him out, then cranks the arm. The strength of Rinaldi.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's doing a good job in this
Dude,
one.
is powerful, huh? Jason Knight just got fucking tossed off. And here we go. Another nut sandwich by Rinaldi. He is dunking his face with his testicles. Rinaldi. Fucking A. It's just, he's too strong for him.
Jason Knight's getting mangled.
Going for the neck again. Puts 2 hooks in. Whoop, now to the lock. Rinaldi on the back of Jason Knight once again in the third round. Gotta catch them all. Live or rewatch. Steve Sparks. Darian says, love all your stuff. Good stuff there. Look at the canvas covered in blood. All from that one dude from earlier fight. Yeah, Dope Sick. That was nasty.
Epic fight. It was a bloodbath.
Paul, what's his name? The ginger.
The ginger. We'll just call him the ginger.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking
Felder,
thank you. Paul Felder was saying how blood was trickling onto his phone over there on the sides.
They said there was blood on the cameras. It was literally all over the place.
It's pretty nasty. And the weird part is they actually got a lot of the blood off the mat, even though it's pretty disgusting right now. Oh, nice rights landing by Rinaldi. He's still looking for the neck. Jason is not making it easy for him. But Jason the Kid Knight in trouble with 2-2-2 left. There it is.
No,
Jason
his chin is
trying to fight the hands. Not under the chin, but that's got to suck. Nice squirm by Jason Knight getting out of it. Rinaldi wants that choke bad.
Good
Keeps
job
going back
by
for it.
Jason Knight for keeping his chin tucked under.
Yeah, Jason he's staying alive. He's doing a John Travolta right now. Man, oh man, Rinaldi is just really strong. Sucking the life out of him with that
Those
triangle.
headshots.
We got a super chat.
T-Man gets no love. What kind of music he plays?
My name is Mystic Moss.
And I'm JBH.
And you're watching
T-Man
T-Man
Radio.
There we go. All right, that's the second submission by the same guy, Roberto Hernandez. Every donation that has to do with T-Man, go subscribe to T-Man. He's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, so what kind of music? He plays everything. He plays a little bit of everything over there. Real good guy. T-Man is one of our featured channels, our wonderful, wonderful channels.
Wonderful.
So he'll give him a follow and say the MMA hole sent you.
Look at that cut on Rinaldi's elbow.
Uh-oh, slipping off. Jason Knight trying to dump him off, standing up with a Rinaldi backpack.
Wow, the power.
Oh, dumps him forward. Rinaldi does not give a fuck.
Rinaldi hit his head on the mat on his way down.
Yeah, I think more of the shoulder impacted that, which still got to suck. But Rinaldi on the back, locked up body. Jason Knight's shaking his head like, fuck, what more do I have to do to this guy?
He's lost the fight. I think he knows he lost the fight.
He's super frustrated over here. Thank God it's a 3-round fight. T-Man is the best as Mike H. Rock metal. He plays it all. Internal. He plays it
everything.
all. Barboza versus Pettis. Is that a fight that's happening? Or are you asking who I think will win?
Showtime.
Man. You know what?
Showtime.
I'm not... Listen.
Don't sleep on the Showtime.
No, I'm off the train. I am way off Showtime's train. Off of it. He fought Max
Are you
Holloway.
off of every train?
No, I was off of Showtime's train a long time ago. I think he's done. I really do. Now, the Michael Chiesa fight, everyone's like jerking him off. They're like, oh, yeah, he fucking finished Michael Chiesa. Is Michael Chiesa really that good? You know?
I was going to say, nobody really likes Chiesa that much.
I'm off the train. I'm going to go Barboza. I'm going to go Edson Barboza. Head kick. Finish. The fight's finished. And that was a one-sided shit show as Rinaldi just destroyed Jason Knight for 3 rounds.
See, look at him. He's looking at his corner, Jason Knight, and he's just like, what the fuck?
That was ugly. That was an ugly fight. Ugly, one-sided mess. Jess, what's up in the chat?
Always bet against Pettis, says Steve Sparks. King of Brothers Ringhole says to Stalio 2. Yes, LOL, he has a voice now. LOL. Boneyard Militia says Kenshiro spends 2 G's a month on Buffalo.
Whoa.
Chiesa had a bad weight cut too, says Wheezing336. Chiesa always has a bad weight cut. And Duke Chronic says, good fight. Internal says, still is dangerous. Olympia Low Life says to Kenshiro Ryu, MMA a sweetness. Trevor Visker says Barbosa versus Askren.
We got Kevin Coast up in this bitch.
Shout out to the MMA holes. I'm so excited for the main event.
Yeah.
Let's go DC.
That's right, Kevin Costa.
Kevin Coast is wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shout out to this motherfucker. And then everyone that's donated tonight, you are all very generous, helping out the MMA holes get
I love
swoller.
you, best ever. I love you.
Everyone drop a wonderful, wonderful in the chat right now because the main card is about to get started. But who do you think is going to win? Daniel Cormier or Derrick Lewis? The Black Beast or the double champ? Some may say it's a lopsided fight. And I say...
No!
They're heavyweights, for God's sakes. They're heavyweights. Anything can happen in one of these fights. So that's why you want to watch us react to that.
Yeah.
The fight's going to get started. The fight card is going to get started with Derrick Brunson versus Adesanya. A little bit of a rivalry between these two, but we have to find out who won this fight over here. If you're an MMA hole in the chat, drop a eggplant. What do you say, Jessie?
Shout out to the chat room, Darion Sun Cow and H Olympia Low Life, Bad Base Space Fishing, Jack Sullivan, Rusty Ernawine, The Real Vanilla Ice, Internal Stalio 2, Richard Sager, Mohammed Misbahi, My Opinion, Shark Attack, Sean Hart, Kenshiro Ryu MMA, 2 joints, Internal, dropping the troll emojis in the chat, Olympia Low Life, Grey Gun and Blaze with the kitty cats, Clint W saying Dick, Yeet Meister with the eggplants.
Eggplants coming in. If you have not subscribed to the MMA holes, what the fuck are you waiting for? The greatest MMA channel on YouTube is us. We are wonderful, wonderful. At 15,200 subscribers, we will let
The Dragons.
we want the Dragons to fucking fly tonight for this shit show of a card.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The reason why this night is very important
Yes.
is this.
Tell me.
You're forced to watch UFC 230.
Yes.
None of your friends want to stay home with you.
Right.
But us, the MMA holes, chose to spend our Saturday nights with the greatest community on YouTube. So, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, well, you can.
Lick my balls.
You can lick my balls. You can get the fuck out of here. But if you are subscribed, well, what should I play, Jesse?
Wonderful, wonderful.
That. All right. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for the help. All right. So here we go. Brunson versus Adesanya is about to get going. This is the main card that's about to get started. And we got to put the pay-per-view on. So let's do that. We were watching this on a Fire Stick. You know, we fucking paid for this. So thank you to the donations. That just goes right back to the pay-per-view. But we got to run a swole sexy disaster over here.
Right.
All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go to UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go to this shit show. I cringe that I have to pay for this shit. But the things you got to do. By the way, do not buy the HD. I know you shouldn't buy any of these fucking cards, especially this one over here. But this could be fun, right? This could be a fun one.
I'm excited. I'm actually like genuinely excited for this card.
Yeah, we like a lot of people on this main card, so I'm not like depressed about it. It's just not worth paying for it, right? That's the problem. It's not worth paying for it, and I feel that there needs to be a streaming service like Fight Pass that includes the fucking pay-per-views. You know, we need to have a monthly fee that just throws the pay-per-views in there. Give us a fair amount.
Yeah.
They're going to have this ESPN Plus and all this other bullshit. Just give us an app. Just one app or something. And just make us all happy like that WWE bullshit, right?
Right.
Let me know what your solution is in the chat. And while you think about your solution, we have to play a word from our sponsors. So shout out to TygerLyfe Energy.
TygerLyfe.
Yeah, I'm ready to rumble. TygerLyfe. I'm straight out the jungle. I got the energy, yeah, I'm ready to rumble. I'm straight out the jungle. Energy. I hit the spot with the energy. I gotta watch for the enemy. Keep it up like an Arizona. I'm popping from New York to Arizona. From Arizona out to Barcelona. They know I work till I hit the quota. 20.
What's the why in your life? Let us know in the chat. TygerLyfeEnergy.com. Link in the description. Go check it out. The greatest energy drink of all time. They are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Jessie's got herself a mug of TygerLyfe over there. The shit is good. It's bonkers. It is better than Red Bull or Monster or any of that fucking shit. That silly shit. TygerLyfe Energy. Go check it out for
No
yourself.
artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sugars.
20 likes. All right, let's go. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. I hope the dislikes die of leprosy. Killing dislikes one fook at a time. Make sure you subscribe to the greatest channel on YouTube, the MMA Holes. This is the first fight on the main card. It's time for...
Asking, you may receive correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Monster pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. So take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick.
Everybody suck it.
It's time to pick.
All right, Adesanya versus Brunson. Man, oh man.
That sounded like an orgasm.
It was an orgasm, Jessie.
That's it. Yeah, good.
It just came in my pants. This fight over here, in the worst way, I want to pick Derrick Brunson.
Yeah.
In the worst way. I want to say Derrick Brunson by knockout. In fact, I'm rooting for Derrick Brunson in this fight because I don't believe in Adesanya. I don't believe in him.
What?
But then in this fight,
Yes.
I'm picking Adesanya by a decision.
super.
That's what I'm
Really?
doing. Hold on, we're going to get your pick in a second.
I
WMA
always
scene.
pay for pay-per-view. Help these guys get paid. It's still an outdated venue, however. Time to get rid of it, like taking eggplant in the peach.
It's true.
That's right, WMMAC now. That's right. Like taking the eggplant and whatever you said about the peach.
He takes the egg. Well, he doesn't take the eggplant in the peach. He puts the eggplant in the peach. For God's sakes.
Poking the peach with the eggplant.
Thank you, WMAC. Appreciate it. And see, WMAC pays for it. So, you know,
He
some
gets
of us
it.
are suckers.
He gets
But let me know in the chat, how are you watching UFC 230? Are you just watching our live reaction? Did you pay for it? Did you pay for the HD, the standard definition? Are you streaming it? How are you watching it? Let us know in the chat. Jessie, who do you have in this fight?
I have Israel Adesanya, the style bender, by KO, by finish in the second round.
All right.
Yeah.
You're saying KO.
Yeah.
God, I hope Derrick
If it's
Brunson
not a
puts him to
KO,
sleep.
it's going to be some kind of finish for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Let us know in the chat as well what you all think of this shite over here. Derrick Brunson versus Israel Adesanya.
Mary Smith says, yours, or was that Marie? Sorry. Muhammad Misbahi says, Cormier also pokes eyes. Christopher Stillwell says, paid and then lost power in Maine. Pissed.
Whoa.
Paid for it says Tau
Oh, that's
3.
not cool. That is not fucking cool.
Isn't there a storm going up there right now? Like
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
But
there's a
God,
storm
I
up
would be
there.
fucking furious. Hopefully, we'll talk you through the card if you need some help.
Clint W says, Clint for champion. James Turner says, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere with no way to get my drug money to the bank. TP pay for anything, so I steal Wi-Fi. Izzy by TKO says, Bruman, 92. Yeet Meister says, Zabit versus Yair Rodriguez. Who wins? Zabist. 96 says, Israel will lose. Trevor Visker says, with you. Trent Smith says, Brunson win by upset KO round 2.
How many people lost power? Oh, my God. Oh. There was bad wind last night. We drove from Rhode Island back to New York, and it was 2.5 hours of just the car getting fucking thrown around the road.
Yeah.
And the wind is really bad over there. Hopefully, not many people have lost too much power.
I think there is a storm going on in the northeastern U.S. right now.
This is a really good looking audience tonight.
Always.
Right?
It's always a good looking audience.
Look at this.
Always.
No, but tonight.
I mean, are you really surprised that we have the best audience on YouTube?
No, I'm not surprised that we have the best audience, but this might be the best looking audience on YouTube. I'm looking inside this cell phone over here. And, I mean, look at this. Look at the fucking, I'm getting horny. This is a sexy group, Jessie.
Yes. Richard Sager, I apologize. I'm not missing your comments on purpose. It is difficult for me to read every comment as they scroll so quickly.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, I'm not sure why they're all making sexiness tonight, but I'm happy.
Christopher Stillwell goes, you see this face?
What?
That's why. It's such a sexy...
It's his face. Oh, okay. It's all Christopher Stillwell's fault. All right, here we go. Now, to the people that are new to the show, okay?
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of both Black Beast and Daniel Cormier. All right?
Yes.
If you look at some of our just clipped reactions, I've gone the most autistic during those fights, right? Mm-hmm. I've screamed and yelled like a complete lunatic during those fights. And besides myself, right? This fight here, there is probably going to be I don't know if I'm going to be subdued. I don't know what to do in this fight. I don't know what to do. How do I handle this? I think I'm still going to scream like an idiot. Not sure why.
I have a feeling you would handle it the same way I would handle Khabib GSP if that were to ever happen, because they're my two greats.
Yeah.
So the way I wouldn't know how to handle it either. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've never been in that situation where I had two of my greats in the same fight.
It's like watching my left testicle fight my right testicle. I love them both.
Yeah, it's like watching my left tit fight my right tit.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like watching my left eye fight my right eye.
It's like watching my left ear fight my right ear.
All right. Wonderful, wonderful Avatar GZA. What up? Come on, you motherfuckers. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? 15,200. We let the dragons loose.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Pay-per-view time. We're all... Happy birthday, Dick, says Dixie Normus. DC will deal with him early, says Sean Hart. A lot of people are on the DC train saying that DC is going to make quick work, including John Bones Jones. You know, everyone is picking DC in this fight. But when you're a heavyweight, you never know. You never know. That's why we are going to be on the edge of our seats no matter what. Ground fighters dominate, Chris, says Internal. That's true. His mom told me that.
I was about to make a comment about ground fighters, and then you had to go and say that.
Well, I mean, we started on the feet, Jessie.
I don't want to.
And then we hit the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Roberto Hernandez says DC is too much. Darion Suncow says Derrick doesn't get finished, really. Christopher Stillwell says I have Lewis. I love the underdogs. Eve McVeigh says I would like to see Lewis win, but I think DC will have it. Roberto Hernandez says ground and pound. Internal says I have $2 on Lewis. Sportsmania 93 says DC versus T-Wood at 185. Duke Chronic says DC is giving up a lot of reach and weight. Marie Smith says DL. I'm hoping. I want to watch DC. I missed it. Jeff Leatherman says, I'd put money on DC, but weird things happen. It's New York. Stranger things have happened. Hashtag and still. Mm-hmm. Perhaps.
Let me know what you think about the co-main event. We have Chris Weidman versus Jacare Souza.
Jacare.
Fan of Jacare as well. And Chris Weidman, you know, we've done jobs for Chris Weidman, and with Chris Weidman, I should say, with Gotham Magazine. Yes. Real nice guy. Met him multiple times, and he is a hometown dude over here. So
he's growing his mystic beard out.
He's got a mystical beard, right? Yeah. But Jacare's the shit. I'm god damn. It's one of the weirdest 1-2 punches I've seen in a while from me, because I like all these guys. You know, usually I could sway. Man, this is a tough one here. And you got to think that this is another contender fight. Chris Weidman could be back in that title contention. People thought it was the end of him You know, taking those vicious losses, comes back, chokes out Kelvin Gastelum. Now he's right back in the picture again.
Yes.
Unbelievable stuff. If he gets the win, could you imagine Chris Weidman does another run at a title? Unbelievable stuff. But he has a tough task ahead of him with
He
a
does.
Ronaldo Souza, Jesse.
Yes,
Brazil
he does.
over here.
I see it happening. I see him getting a chance. For sure.
Souza is not a joke, Roberto Hernandez. I agree. So what do you say in the chat? Weidman or Souza? Who do you have in the co-main event? Jess,
Yes.
tell these fucking people to check us out on Podbean and iTunes because we have audio versions of our regular show.
Yes.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We got some shows going on over there. If you like the audio version, if you just like listening to podcasts, go to Podbean and just check out the MMA Holes. Free. You can listen to our dopey voices over there. All right, here we go. Chat room, what do you say about Weidman versus Souza?
Jacques will win says loyal son of America. Jacare says drunk savage. Weidman says my opinion. Weidman Clint W. I put a few on Souza, but I don't know. Says Isaiah Moore. Christopher Stillwell says Weidman. Natalie Victoria Brewer says Weidman all the way. King of Brothers Ring says Sammy Souza. Jay Reed says you're probably right, but I'd love to see Jones versus DC. Just Drive for Life says Weidman by third round rear naked choke. JBH holding a fart in says a 9-6. Wisem says Jackson Sullivan. Cyan Gamer says Jones or Gustafson. Not sure on this one says Marie Smith. Ian Baller says I can't hear all. I'm deaf. Richard Sager says Weidman. Let's see another KO like he did against Munoz. Craig Perks. I missed it. Internal says I'll go with whoever Jesse picks. I'll tell you when we get to the fight. Goggle Product says JBH Nut Sandwich Train. Internal says Chris. Trevor Bisker says I want Chris to Anderson Silva Jock's leg. Cheese says Souza KO strikes second round. Shark Attack says no one cares about this fight. Best Ever says wonder how Cyborg's clit looks like.
You know, I've been wondering about that as well. Like, what could Cyborg's clit look like, right? I mean, this is the question that everyone's been asking themselves. UFC 232, co-main event, Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes. It's going to be an interesting one over there. Let's pull up that card while we're waiting for Adesanya versus Brunson. Where is it?
I do have 100 character faces, Kevin Costa. I do. I'm full of character faces.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Jesse, you and Chris make a good couple, says Christopher Stillwell. Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Yes, sir. What do you think, Jesse, looking at Chris Cyborg over here,
yes.
right, what would you think her clitoris would look like?
I'd say you know.
It looks like this. My clitoris looks like this. This is my vagina over here, and this is how I'm going to show you my clitoris. Oh, my God. Jesse, once again, Chris Cyborg's vagina is back on the show. Thank you for having me back on. It's fantastic. I have a big fight coming up. I smash Amanda Nunes. My clitoris looks like this. Jesse?
Yes.
Are you excited to see my fight?
I'm always excited to see Chris Cyborg fight Amanda Nunes.
Thank you. You better be excited to see my fight because it's going to be amazing.
I actually can't wait for the Chris Cyborg fight. I really can't.
I'm going to fight multiple times in oh, sorry. Did I cut you off?
Yeah, it's okay, Chris Cyborg, because you're
I'm an interrupting
a god.
vagina.
You're a god, not a goddess. You're a god.
That's true. I am God. There you go. There, if you're ever wondering what her vagina looks like, there it is.
In all seriousness, and the OGs know how much I dislike women's MMA, but there's some female fights that I like a lot, and some fighters in particular that I like. Joanna Jacek is one of them. But you put a Chris Cyborg fight in front of me, I will watch it.
Well, who do you say in the chat? You know, UFC 232. Some people are picking Nunes. I think you are on crack. Chris Cyborg is about to do work, I think, in that fight. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. Jesse,
yes,
we have 140 likes.
20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. 20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. 20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. I hope the dislikes die of leprosy.
Thank you very much for those likes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Adesanya walking into the cage. Here we go. Let's react to the pay-per-view. Every time we get 20 likes, we let Bruce Buffer hump the 20. And let's go to the first fight over here. On the main card, Brunson. We're both picking Adesanya. I am not on the Adesanya train, but I just don't think Brunson's going to have enough. I hope he knocks him out. I really do. But I think it's going to go with decision, Adesanya. And you're saying Adesanya with a KO, Jesse.
Yes. I'm on the Stylebender train.
KO.
Yeah.
Now, this guy is a very, very good striker over here. He had a finish in his first fight in the second round. But other than that, he's been split decision and a unanimous decision. It was a performance of the night. Fantastic one over here. Did he just pee on the way into the octagon? Did you just see this?
No, he did not.
He just peed.
No, he
Jessie,
didn't. No.
You saw what he did, right? He crawled into the cage and he lifted his leg up like a dog was peeing on the side of the cage. I shit you
He's
not.
marking his territory.
What the fuck? This guy's out of his mind. Thank you, 9-6. Tell them what to do over there. Subscribe, like, and share. Oh my God. Adesanya's real dark.
I can't wait for this fight. No getting distracted on this fight. This is a good one. This is going to be a good fight.
Brunson's got fireworks in those mittens. So this could be interesting over here.
A women's heavyweight division, Doug McGuire?
That's what the people want to see.
Would you want to see a women's heavyweight division?
I was just reading something over here. It says, hold on. What did he say over here? Trevor Visor. Oh, I lost you. He said something about motorboat. Oh,
there he is.
Would have been a good ending to the 20 like song with a motorboat. So that wants a motorboat. I don't know who he wants to motorboat.
I'll motorboat you.
This is a fight of the night coming up, says Kevin Costa. Yeah, these two have been talking some shit.
Right, Kevin Costa. It's right. You know. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derrick Brunson, Israel Adesanya.
Brunson was the last one to weigh in.
Oh, yeah.
And he hit the weight. He hit the weight, so that was good. But who knows? Did he have a tough weight cut or not? We don't know. He looks fresh now. He looks very fresh. Arms wide out. 14 first-round finishes. 7 in 116 or less. So if Brunson's going to win, it's got to be early in this fight. He's got to catch Adesanya. Adesanya's very slick on the feet. Not taking anything away from his striking.
He has the most first-round finishes in UFC middleweight history, Derrick Brunson.
You know, I've slept on Brunson a couple of times. I'm sleeping on him again tonight. But I've seen him sleep some of my boys. And I shouldn't be going against him, but I just think Adesanya might be a little too technical in his fight and just get the decision.
This Israel is a cocky little cocksucker, says Raymond Knight. Minuteman Militia says, anyone have a free link? Negative. Doug McGuire says, Brunson could end this quick. You mean quick?
I kind of hope so, man. I hope Brunson goes full retard in the first round. Just starts swinging for the fences.
Do you think he will?
He's done it before, and then he kind of
against
held back.
Adesanya, like, would that be smart? I don't think that would be smart.
He's 34 years old, fighting a 29-year-old Adesanya, 6'1", Brunson 6'4". Adesanya 80-inch reach. Adesanya and 77-inch is Brunson.
3-inch advantage for Adesanya.
All right. Let's go. 5:14. Welcome to the show.
I like Bruce Buffer's tux.
You do?
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
I do too.
It's really nice.
It's wonderful, wonderful, Jessie.
Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful.
All right, Adesanya. Looks like John Jones and Belle Biv DeVoe had a child together. Right? He looks like a reject from a 90s hip-hop group.
Yeah.
Wow, both fighters are looking each other dead in the eye.
Adesanya looks completely unfazed.
Mm-hmm.
He's not threatened. This is no threat for him.
No threat. Adesanya, 14-0. Going 15, you think?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
All right, come on. Adesanya is doing.
The last style bender. That's right.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
He's doing the last style bender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's his signature move.
No, but isn't he doing was that from a movie or something or? What is that from?
Well,
is it Dragon Ball Z?
It's similar to the last Airbender.
He's a broken native.
He's like an airbender, and they're like wrapping up energy and air and.
You confusing me. Adesanya by Knuckle Sandwich says cheese. Cheese. Oh boy.
I like that name, cheese.
Cheese is in the house. 18-6. Derrick Brunson looking very calm.
Let's do this. Dragon Ball Z says Roberto. That's why just like Cyborg says Richard Sager. Dermos.
Is it from the Avengers? Minuteman Militia?
I don't think it's from the Avengers.
What is it from?
He's just
doing some weird thing.
Have you ever seen The Last Airbender? Where he's like moving air around like...
No, I never seen it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I saw the ass Airbender.
But I would assume that's where he got the idea from.
Is a new Mortal Kombat come out? Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
All right, David Flores will be right back. He'll burb. We'll see in a bit. All right, the fight has begun.
Burb.
3 rounds. Brunson versus Adesanya.
Don't blink.
If it's a don't blink, that's Brunson knocking out Adesanya. Adesanya is the one that is moving forward right now, threatening. Brunson circling around towards the right hand of Adesanya. Adesanya with a leg kick. Brunson goes for the takedown. Brunson trying to switch it up. How about Brunson with the clinch against the fence? Brunson with the clinch against the fence. Knees to the body by Brunson. Wisely trying to keep it close. Maybe a little dirty boxing against the cage. Let's see what Brunson can do over here. Adesanya working off the cage. Brunson coming in with some short lefts. Adesanya going to spin off and Brunson smothering right now. Adesanya is a striker. Adesanya likes to stand and bang, and Brunson is keeping it close and tight now.
Whoa, he's just pulling on his shorts.
Blatantly grabbed the shorts. Adesanya yelling at Herb Dean. Herb Dean breaks him up. Oh, Adesanya flips the bird. Says, don't you fucking hold my shirts. Flips him off. Wow.
He literally grabbed and pulled.
Yeah,
that was trying
was
to pull his pants off.
A little illegal. We almost got to see some BBC. They're talking some shit. Herb Dean is warning Brunson. Brunson's like, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, Adesanya is coming in hot. All right, here we go. Herb Dean settles the two down inside the cage.
There was some heat during the face-offs for them, right?
They've been talking shit online.
Yeah, there was a little bit of heat going on here.
All right, here comes Adesanya shaking his head, not scared of Brunson. Coming in with some leg kicks. Brunson backing up. Adesanya threatening to throw the right. And just waiting. Both fighters waiting. Hesitant. Adesanya comes in with a jab. Brunson going for a takedown, a single.
Wow.
Here we go. Stuffed by Adesanya. Shakes it off. Adesanya comes back. Brunson goes for another takedown attempt. Pushes Adesanya to the fence. Ooh, this is a... If it stays like something like this could be trouble for Adesanya because Brunson's just trying to make it sloppy. A sloppy fight over here against the fence. A grueling, grinding one. Adesanya does not like to be clinched up like this.
The question would be cardio. If it stays like this for 3 rounds.
Well, Brunson comes in with a left, tags Adesanya. Going for a double. Adesanya spreading the legs out, say nope. Brunson going for a trip. Adesanya spins him around and runs off.
Damn.
Nice job by Adesanya, shaking off Brunson. Resetting. Adesanya having some good defense. Staying on the feet. Reaction only here. That's true. They don't like each other. This is Ann H. Both are pretty strong, boy. This is Ali. So here we go. We're back in the middle of the cage. We have a little reset in the action. Brunson trying to make it a grinder. And then Adesanya says, no, that's not happening. Right comes in by Adesanya. Derrick Brunson comes in, shoots, and Adesanya stuffs it off.
Seems that Brunson's the bigger aggressor here, but Adesanya's doing a very good job at his defense.
Takedown defense, 5 for 5, 100%. So Brunson's trying to keep Adesanya off his game by attacking the legs over and over again, trying to say he's going to dump him on his back, but Adesanya having an answer for it. Here's the leg kick by Adesanya. Brunson comes in for a takedown, but throws a left. Adesanya comes upstairs with a head kick that just skims the chin. Body shot by Brunson. Brunson coming in with a left. Brunson shoots as Adesanya comes in, stuffed by Adesanya again. Brunson pushes forward to the fence with underhooks, making it a grueling grinder. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first round of Brunson versus Adesanya.
Wow, the way that Adesanya just slips his right arm underneath Brunson.
Yeah, but he got
just
spun back to the fence
effortless.
again. Brunson got the underhooks now. Adesanya's back to the fence. Brunson is, Brunson's shorter, and he's using those underhooks to keep it nice and close. Herb Dean slaps his hands together, says, hey, let's get some action going on here. Adesanya going to spin off. Brunson grab and own. Stuff by Adesanya.
Almost.
Adesanya spins to the back, running away. Here comes Brunson. Oh, Brunson got caught. He got caught with a knee. Here comes Adesanya. Holy shit. Adesanya would have needed a head. Brunson's still in it, but he is fucking shaking his head. How about this? Another knee lands. Oh! Brunson gets hit with a right.
He's out.
Not yet. Brunson back up to the feet. I cannot even believe it. Holy shit. Brunson is seriously hurt. Some knees. Oh, Brunson with a left. Brunson comes back with a left. Brunson gets rocked with another right and a left by Adesanya. Herb Dean stops it. The fight's over. The style bender. Wow.
There's the fucking style bender right there.
Wow.
Never underestimate the style bender. Jump on the hype train.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Beat Derrick Brunson.
Jump on
By
the
the
hype
way,
train.
We both got the pick right.
Indeed.
But
Good job. Oh, wait.
you got knockout. Oh, you want to do it?
I want to do it. We both got
You
the
did
pick
get a
right.
knockout, but you got a second round. How about that? Hold on a second. Let's soak in what just happened here. This was insanity. The style bender stuffed every takedown attempt by Brunson. Brunson tries to catch him. Style bender comes in with a knee and rocks Brunson. What I noticed is he hit him with a couple of knees, and it seemed like it woke Brunson back up. Let's watch some of these highlights over here. Brunson on deer legs, and here's that knee. Caught him right on the chin. And watch this. He's going to hit him again.
It looked like he had Brunson had a nice liver shot right after that, too. Watch.
Yeah,
Watch.
Brunson came back in.
See that knee? Or, I mean, that elbow?
What elbow?
It kind of knocked Adesanya off a little bit.
No, he just tripped. He just tripped. He came in with the knee, and there's that head kick coming in, and boom, a right. How about that? The head kick comes in, gets partially blocked. Adesanya comes in with a right and tags him. Very slick. This might be the slickest striking we've seen
Very
from Adesanya so
strategic.
far.
How many times did Brunson drop before it was called?
Brunson wasn't going. He kept on dropping and getting back up. He wasn't looking to die in there. He was looking to die in there. He didn't give a fuck. Herb Dean saw enough.
Yes.
Stopped the fight.
Yes.
That's it. Adesanya for the win.
Yes.
That
Jump
was
on the hype train. Here.
that was a dopey.
Good call.
All right,
by
here we
the
go.
way.
Hold on a second. 80s fist grab time. But man,
Congratulations.
Brunson makes you scratch your fucking head. '80s fist grab.
Wonderful,
Do
wonderful.
you think
Do you think he's
that-
calling one out?
Adesanya is the real deal? Now, okay. I'm trying to just comprehend. Brunson has done this before, but he did something a little different when he fought Whitaker. He came out swinging like a lunatic. This one, he does the opposite, right? And Whitaker made him pay for that. This one, he does the opposite. He's just just lazy takedown attempts and just like looking desperate out there. What is up with Brunson? What the fuck was that? He talked all that shit, and that's how he took this fight? Like,
You know what's funny is
Oh my God.
at the face-offs, Adesanya even did this. Like, Brunson was just talking shit. And that's exactly what it was.
let's
He
see what
called it.
Adesanya has to say. It was like a walk in the park, he said. A walk in the garden. Adesanya get the Afro
want-
pick in.
Call anyone out?
The perfect fight for him. Now moves up the rankings even more.
That's right, Glenn Fukin-Allen. Adesanya's the real deal.
He has no wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, but he says you'll soon find out. So apparently a style bender has something up his sleeve.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. If he could round out his game, I mean, his takedown defense is fantastic, but what was Brunson doing? That hurt my brain. That Brunson fight hurt my brain. What was that? Oh, thank God I didn't fucking pick that guy. I would have felt like such a douche. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh man, can Brunson fucking pull this off? Can he pull this off? And the answer is no. So that's why I picked Adesanya. But I wanted so hard to go the other way in that fight. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now we know why. Unbelievable
That's right,
stuff.
Kevin Costa, stick with my picks.
There we go. 1 for 1 to start off the night over here on the main card. The next fight is over here. And we have Roberson versus Marshman going down.
Yeah.
But if you're just jumping in, the last stylebender, easy work. First round takes out Derrick Brunson. And that was,
Great
that was
fight.
ugly.
Great fight.
I mean, interesting. Listen, stylebender very confident in that fight, and rightfully so. Does a fantastic job of putting Brunson away. But God, what was Brunson thinking? What was he thinking?
There's Ben Askren.
Oh, Ben Askren in the
Newly
crowd.
signed UFC welterweight.
Do you think now? Brock Lesnar said he wasn't going to be at the Garden. John Jones, I'm pretty sure is not at the Garden. But do you think that someone's going to be in there to challenge the winner of the heavyweight fight? Do you think Stipe Miocic might come back in the cage?
I think, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. Here's the thing. They say that Lesnar's going to be there, but he's still with the WWE.
No, well, he said he wasn't. They say he's not going to
Yeah,
be there.
he's still with the WWE. How could he possibly...
Well, he could.
If they paid him way more money than the WWE would, which I don't see the UFC doing that right now.
Yeah, but he's under contract, but next year he's not, right? He's not in the contract.
I don't know when
next
his
year.
contract
I think it's up
ends.
by the end of the year or something like that.
I know he's eligible by
next year. He
January.
can fight. So the thing is, they were joking around. They were saying, hey, would you let Brock Lesnar walk in there with a WWE title around his waist? And Dana's like, it's not up to me. That's up to Vince McMahon, right? I'm curious if they have something up their sleeve. Like,
Would
I'm
they
curious,
take that seriously if he walked in there with a WWE
Well,
title around
it's
his
just
waist?
retarded. First of all, Brock Lesnar shouldn't even be walking into the cage in the first place.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be walking into
I
that
agree.
fucking cage. So
Stipe's in New York, Boss Kogar says.
is he? So I'm wondering if they're going to do something like that. If they're going to, like, Stipe's not a big money fight, but the dude, I think he deserves a rematch. You know,
Yeah.
or I think he deserves. I mean, the guy had like the longest heavyweight streak in forever. I mean, why not? You know. So I'm curious if we're going to have someone in the seats.
I'd like to see it. For
Maybe
sure.
like I think Brock Lesnar should be someone that's lined up for a John Jones. Like I feel like that's the fight that should happen. You know, line that shit up. Put the Jews heads
I
together.
don't think
and let
Brock
them be in the cage.
Lesnar should be in the cage at all.
Not again. Not
anymore.
for a title fight. No,
No.
I don't think that's the case. But we'll see what
You know what I
happens.
see? John Jones Gustafson. DC wins this fight. John Jones wins their fight. DC fights John Jones. That's what I see.
But
I would love
at
to see
heavyweight,
that. No, DC said that he'd be willing to go down to 205 just for John Jones.
I don't see it.
He said he would not go down to 205 for anyone else, but he'd be willing to go down for John Jones.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now because I'm very good with my mystical predictions. You're never going to see DC fight at light heavyweight ever again. Ever. That's a mystical prediction.
There he is.
Speaking of DC,
DC.
they're showing him walking through the hallways. What do you think? Do you think DC would ever fight at light heavy again? Now, if he gets smoked at heavyweight here, maybe, or maybe he retires. You know, I don't see him fighting at light heavy.
Because they're taking him off of the light heavyweight title to
Well,
give
yeah,
it to
the
winner.
belt's gone from him.
He said that if he won this fight, or if he won this fight against Lewis, then he has no reason to give a fuck about the 205-pound title anymore. He doesn't care. He already has a title. He's willing to give it light heavyweight. He said if he loses this fight, then he has every reason to keep the 205-pound title and fight for it. That's what he said.
Well, what about this? Let me blow your fucking mind right now. Daniel Cormier loses, right, to the Black Beast.
And then retires.
Okay? The cage opens up.
Yeah.
Smoke enters the cage. And all of a sudden, you see someone peek into the cage. And it is the immortal Artem Lobov.
No, what? What? Okay, continue your story.
What's...
No,
what are you
no.
laughing
Continue your story.
You're... Like the crowd gets like completely silent.
Yeah.
You're- And Derrick Lewis is on the floor doing that little scoop up, like doing this.
Yeah, the
and
beast.
then everything's quiet. The Black Beast looks over. Smoke
Choo choo.
inside the cage, and all of a sudden you hear "choo choo, motherfucker." Dude, I'm telling you right now, I got chills thinking about it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh, it'd be great.
What do you think in the chat? Would you like to see that? Would you like to see that? Let me know in the chat room.
Sean Hart says choo choo muddapuckas. 9 and 6 says laughing my ass off. Drinks P says King of Brothers ring. Duke Chronic says Cyborg versus Dillashaw. Trevor Hook says tag team MMA. Let's innovate. Gabby Garcia versus Cormier. DC would get raped, says Boneyard Militia. Two Joint says OMFG Chris, you're sexually addicted to Lord Artem. Eddie Ken
True
says
motherfuckers.
Howard Stern's Mike's LOL.
Actually, this is Robin Quivers' mic. This mic over here is Robin Quivers' mic. And that mic over there. Actually, this mic over here is not Howard's mic, but it's a
Artie's
similar.
mic. Artie has his mic.
No, he doesn't have that
He has
mic.
a Yeti.
No, Artie has
Artie
the
has the
long.
Yeti.
No, Artie had. He had the long one. I forgot what it's called. It's another radio mic. But you have you have Luke Thomas's mic actually. You have Luke Thomas's mic.
Why do you gotta ruin my day like that?
That's what you get. That's what you get for asking. All right, here we go in the chat. How are you? I hope everyone is wonderful. Wonderful. We have 20 more likes. 162. Yes.
20 likes.
I've got fucking 20 likes. 20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes.
Go.
20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes.
I hope the dislikes die of leprosy.
Are you a fan of MMA? Are you a fan of cringe? Are you a fan of hot lesbian action? Well, you stumbled on the right place because we are your fight buddies, and we are the MMA Holes. If you're not subscribed to this, fuck you. If you are subscribed, well, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Right now is the time to subscribe because it's time for some picks.
Asking, you may receive correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Monster Picks on Fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. So take off your clothes and shut the lights.
Everybody.
Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick. It's time to pick.
All right now, both myself, JBH, are 1 for 1. But can we go for 2 for 2? Well, there's another fight that's about to go down.
Yeah.
And this one here, well, we have the same pick again.
Yeah.
That's anticlimactic. Here's the theme of tonight.
No, actually,
Yeah?
No, there's one fight here that we don't have the same pick.
I'm telling you right now, Jesse.
But we have different endings to the fights.
Listen, it's all
that
about
counts.
the BBC. Just tell them, right? It's all tonight. We celebrate. We celebrate the BBC because Karl Roberson will get the win. He will get the win over Jack Marshman. I myself say there's going to be a first round fucking knockout. That's what I'm saying. Jesse, what do you say?
I say second round fucking knockout.
Yeah, that's right. Black for the knockout. First round me, second round Jesse. Get ready, motherfuckers, with almost 600 people watching. Who do you think's going to win this fight, this second fight of the main card? Jack Marshman is walking into the cage right now as they're moving this card along. Swole and sexy. Jesse, what's going on in the chat?
I don't sell any ring, believe it or not, says Eddie Ken. J Smooth says Tomato Can Fight. Scotland says Duke Chronic. Karl says Armin Danielian. BBC, I love Downton Abbey, says Trevor. Hook. Mike H says fuck yes it will. First round KO, baby K, says Non-Polar Paul. Boss Cobra says whose last name is Marshman.
What?
South
Wait,
Wales
hold on.
says Duke Chronic.
Why is his name Marshman? It's a good question, right? Jack Marshman, who is walking, getting buttered up, 10 first-round finishes. A Bama middleweight champion.
Has there been an adjustment in the card?
And his name is Marshman. What do you mean adjust? No, we're talking about his name.
Oh.
His name is Marshman. Jesse.
Okay.
I like stopping you in the middle of one of those those chat room things because you're like a car going downhill. Like you just got to get in a couple extra ones in there.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that everyone has their chance, has their moment to shine in the chat room, you know?
We have 543 people watching right now. Everyone at the same time write something in the chat. And that something is Beaver. All right? Right now in the chat,
I will
wanna
shout out
see
your name if you say
how
Beaver.
fast this chat room can go. With 540 people watching right over here, I need to see some Beaver.
Super chat.
Super chat!
He's from Wales. A lot of marshes there.
There you go. WMAC with some facts. Karl Roberson walking in. And here come the Beavers. Yes!
All right.
Beaver time!
Christopher Stillwell, Ike Ben, Bless Up 420, Jay Smooth, Non-Polar Paul, Zane Kinman, Armin Danilia, Non-Polar Paul again, Colby New York.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's do an Instagram post, right?
Of everyone just saying Beaver?
Let's have a Beaver party. You want to have a Beaver party?
All right.
All right. We got 540 people watching. It's a goddamn Beaver party over here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to post this on Instagram. We're going to be saying we're live for UFC 230. Come aboard because we're having a goddamn Beaver party. Get the Beavers ready, and then we're going to react to this fight over here. Karl Roberson versus Jack Marshman.
Who the fuck is that guy?
All right, that's going to be happening very soon, but we're having a goddamn Beaver party. Let's go! All right, here we go. The Beavers are coming in. Jesse, do you have it ready?
I have it ready.
Show the TV. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
We are live on YouTube right now. MMA Holes Unite. Come aboard. The MMA Holes are going strong for UFC 230. Karl Roberson is getting buttered up, getting ready to go in the cage. We are the MMA Holes, and we're having a fucking Beaver party. Look at all the Beavers in the chat. Jack Bowen, holy fuck. Look at him. Johnny Peterson, Dumpkin Gaming. There's Beavers all over the chat. Join us for our Beaver party live on YouTube. UFC 230, Derrick Lewis versus the Black Beast, BBC. All right, that's that. Thank you for doing that.
Wonderful.
At the MMA Holes on Instagram, we just put that post over there. It's a beaver party. This is our first ever beaver party. Feels good, right?
Feels great.
All right, there we go. All right, this is my annoying voice. All right, here we go. Karl Roberson versus Jack Marshman. 28 years old is both fighters. 6'1" is Roberson. 6 foot is Marshman. Murmur. Let's have some fighting. All right, here we go. Let's reset the clock. You pumped up? What do you guys think of our beaver party? We should have beaver parties every fight stream, right? I think so. Jack Marshman, back and forth. 6 foot tall, 185.5, 22-7. From Wales. He's an underdog, plus 235. All right. Oh, man, what a beaver party. The bearded clam. Beaver. I'm fucking beaver crazy. Like, sub, follow, enjoy you too. The best, says Sean Rosas. Thank you, Sean. All right, here we go. Let's do this. At 15,200, we're going to let those goddamn dragons fly. I can't wait to see them fly. And let's keep this party going. Beaver party. Karl Roberson, back and forth. Man, this dude's in good shape. In fantastic shape. He must work out. Yves Levine is the ref. And let's get this party started. Both of us say it's going to be a knockout. I say first round. Jessie says second round. Watch it be a decision now. Wife beater, says Boss Koger. All right, here we go. Let's start that clock. Jessie's posting on Instagram right now. Make sure you give us a follow. Also, check out the MMAholes.com. The MMAholes.com is our website. We also have a podcast on Podbean and iTunes. We do 3 shows a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we're live for every single UFC event, plus other MMA events. Roberson has the red gloves, Marshman in the blue. This is another don't blinker I'm seeing here. Beaver Crabs, Roberson is built like a truck, says Ali. Jessie likes it up the arse, says Valkyrie. Ooh, both fighters landing lefts. All right. They're showing the promo for Holloway versus Ortega, Shevchenko versus Joanna. Oh, a head kick by Roberson. Roberson, Marshman in the first round. If you want to sync it up with us, our clock is right over here above you guys. Greatest reaction show on YouTube. I saw Jessie on Pornhub and RedTube, says Zane. It's true. Yeah, she is on there. You can find her on RedTube, Pornhub, all the streaming services, all over the place. Roberson with the underhooks, looking to throw Marshman to the mat, perhaps. And, 2 lefts come in. A nice little short hook and an uppercut by Roberson. Marshman eats it, seems to be fine. As they're both dancing right now near the Monster Energy drink logo. Marshman comes in with a right and eats a shot from Roberson right to the dome. Marshman, a beautiful left lands by Roberson. This guy's crisp and strong. Powerful shot by Roberson. Beaver meat curtains. Daddy do says WMA scene. Why is Jessie angry? No, she's concentrating. JBH on Chatterbait right now, says Sean Hart. It's true.
I'm posting your guys' Instagram post.
That's right.
Your beaver party.
We had a beaver party. If you just came in now, you missed our beaver party. How dare you? 20 likes. Wow, you guys are liking the shit out of this video. Muchos gracias. I've got fucking 20 likes. Shout out to this nasty chat over here of wonderful, wonderful Fuchs. Right now, Jessie is posting our Instagram post, and it's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay. So we got black trunks with Roberson, white trunks with Marshman. We got the first round, midway point of the first.
Almost
Marshman
done.
Eats a kick to the body. Oh, another left lands by Roberson. Marshman with a knee to the body. Another. Oh, my God. Both fighters swinging and landing. Good, nice exchange by both fighters there. 2-minute marker the first round. Marshman eats a kick to the body. The right side of Marshman, the rib cage over there looking nice and red. Roberson walking around. Isn't it weird? Look, what the fuck? Marshman has zero ass at all. Like, I'm talking like Kermit the Frog right here. This shit is straight down. Like, you can, like, if you put a fucking race car down, it would just go straight down, right to the floor. It's a bizarre looking, right?
Maybe it's how he stands.
I don't know. No ass man. Joanna is delusional. She keeps saying she's in Rose's head like she beat her. She lost twice. Says my journey in life. Some people are not on the JJ train. But yeah, Rose beat her. And she beat her twice. The only way Derrick can win is by a counter. Wales dude is tough, says Duke. Yeah, he ate some serious shots here. And just kind of shook him off. We got 1 minute left in the first round. Ooh, the uppercut just misses by Roberson.
This is the perfect thumbnail for a beaver party.
Yeah, actually looks like I'm a cumin. Looks like I'm about to a cumin.
A cumin.
The next fight on the card gets a little more interesting over here as David Branch loses his opponent to the co-main event, but gets Cannonier. So that's about to go down next. But right now we are watching this fight over here. Roberson versus Marshman. And there I am screaming. CBD Mike had moist, stale lube cigarettes breath last night. Sorry, it says 2 joints. Yeah, no, his breath wasn't that bad. It smelled like weed, right? Really? It smelled like the herb. Ooh, a nice combination comes in by Marshman. Marshman hanging in there with 10 seconds left in the first round. Marshman feeling a little more cozy in there as this round is winding down. Yeah, well, you're going to be seeing more of Mike. Yeah, you probably saw Chris says you're 40 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, that's why we have this timer over here, because we are in the past and you're in the future. That's pretty much how this works over here. Thanks to the beauty of YouTube and streaming and all that bullshit. So we have a clock if you want to sync it up, or if you don't, it's fine. All right, I need to try edibles. Says Do Chronic. Yeah, I had some gummy bears. I had some CBD gummy bears last night. I had that. And
attention.
It's nice.
Attention. Please follow at the MMA Holes on Instagram for your very own Beaver Party.
That's right. If you commented Beaver and you show up on Instagram, make sure you let us know in the comments on Instagram that you were seen. All right, here's the first round. Over here, it was 15 seconds of control time, 18-16 total strikes, 18-13. I'm going to give it slightly to Karl Roberson, although Marshman was turning up the heat at the end of the first round. But Roberson, I say, got the first one. All right. Doesn't Roberson's belly button look like a sideways pussy?
Yes.
It does. It does. CBD gummies sounded excellent, says Jackson. Jackson, so here's the deal. If you're new to this or old or whatever, we had a gentleman on from Hemp Bombs. Looks to be a future sponsor of the MMA Holes. They have some awesome products over there, and I think this audience would be perfect for it. I was perfect for it last night. And actually today, too. We tried... Jesus Christ, can you mute that? We tried the... what was it called? What was that gel called? Oh, shit, we got some fucking fighting over here.
It's like a vapor rub, but with CBD oil in it.
Fighters always talk about this like pain, like CBD helping pain and shit like that. And it worked. It worked. It definitely soothed the pain. All right, here we go. Marshman versus Roberson. Second round. Marshman looking a hell of a lot more confident now, as both fighters kind of settling in to this fight. Oh, there's that left again by Roberson. Landed right on the chin of Marshman. Marshman takes a couple of steps back, but he's eating him. Marshman with a body shot. Roberson just loading up on that left. Just waiting for that. And see, he's just loading again. Here it comes again. Short left again by Roberson. I don't know if one punch, unless he puts him away, is that going to be enough to win the fight if it comes to a decision. All right, it was a leg kick. I am perfect for marijuana. This is 2 joints. Heroin for me, thanks. This is Muhammad. CBD helps with inflammation. This is Jordan Spania. THC tea bags better. LOL. They creep. I hate the tobacco smell. In the pink, 1 in the stink. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. The shocker, right? Is it like this? 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I'll do it to Jessie after the stream. Test it out. Will DC throw intentional eye pokes against Lewis? Says Dust. You never know. He might dig into his bag of John Jones tricks. Heroin is better than Oxy. You know, yeah. I'm not an Oxy person, so I prefer heroin. Yeah. Crack is good. More blood, yes. This is NH. All right, we got second round action going on here. The Wales Marshman versus Roberson going down. Close fight. And there it comes out left again by Roberson. He missed with it, but that's what he wants. He just wants to land that thing.
All right, Twitter and Instagram are done.
Nice. What are you guys smoking or drinking? I see someone says over here, Jacoby says, smoking on Purple Kush, loving the MMA holes. You're wonderful,
love
wonderful.
You, Jacoby.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Jacoby.
I
Oxy
prefer.
is better.
We should just read different things like over and
At
over
the
again.
same
I'll
time?
read the top, you read the bottom. Okay, ready?
Yeah. All right.
CBD
Sausage
does
is not
get
your
you
friend.
stoned. It's the medical.
Weed says my
All right.
opinion. The
I'm
real
Maycon
vanilla
legal
ice
now.
says I'm smoking crack.
I'm on
My
the
age
hydrolyte
says
diet now.
damn. Kevin
Sausage
Costa
is
says
not your
Chris
friend.
had Derrick Lewis versus the Black Beast on the post.
Weed.
Mixing cold
I'm
meds
smoking
and
some
whiskey,
crack.
says Drunk Savage.
We should do that. We can multitask. We'll read everyone's comment at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. So now they're on the ground. Marshman on his back is Roberson trying to end. Side control. Some elbows. Trouble for Marshman here. With a close round going on here, this could be very good for Roberson in side control. Marshman trying to hold on, eating lefts to the head. Marshman looks over at the ref, saying those are illegal shots maybe? I don't know. Ref doesn't do anything. So Marshman is trying to hold on for a stand-up here. Roberson crowbars the right arm of Marshman down with his leg and is making it very difficult for Marshman to get anything going from the bottom. Now, pinning the right arm is Roberson. If you can keep that arm down, you can land some shots and does. Land some lefts. Roberson in the middle of the Monster Energy drink logo. Side control on Marshman with 40 seconds left in the second round. Now going for the neck. Trying to get something going. A tit inside Marshman's face as he tries to get something going. Now elbows landing by Roberson. Both fighters exchanging shots. Marshman holding on again for a stand-up, but he's not going to get that stand-up, especially where Roberson is right now. And 18 seconds left in the second round. Subutex.
I have to pee.
Listerine, well, this round is almost over, so you got 10 seconds. You can run to the bathroom now. This shit's not ending. We're going to a third round. All right, so ending the round on top is enough for me to give it to Roberson, but that was a close round until it got to the ground. Let's look at this over here.
Advertising the MMAholes.com.
What's that? Who's that? Oh, you. Okay, but your mic's in the way, so let's just do that. There you go. There you go. The MMAholes.com. Check it out. TheMMAholes.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have 535 people watching. Check out the MMAholes.com. We are live over there as well. If you'd like to watch us on the MMAholes.com, you can see the exact same stream over there. Check it out. The MMAholes.com. That's right. We are on the MMAholes.com. There's a message board 24/7 where you can drop in whatever the fuck you want over here. MMA news, all fucking crazy stuff. Dopey pictures or whatever you want to throw, drop it on the MMAholes.com. If you want some merchandise, MMA Holes merchandise, well, we got that for you too. We got some t-shirts, we got some mugs, we got a whole bunch of wonderful, wonderful shite over there on the MMAholes.com. Some socks and blah, blah, blah. We have a podcast as well if you want to hear the audio version of our weekly shows, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check us out. Everything is at the MMAholes.com. Thank you. Come again.
Wonderful.
All right. Here we go. The third round has begun. And that was our MMAholes.com, the MMAholes.com commercial. All right. So I think it's 2-0 Roberson. That's what I'm going to go here. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. What are you scoring so far? I'm here to advertise your MMA Holes, says Ernesto. MMA Holes and a bunch of squigglies, says Chinese writing. Thank you. You think DC's hand is 100%, says Jeremy. Probably not. He says it's good, but I would say no because that's kind of quick for his hand to heal up, right? So I'm going to say no. I don't think either of these fighters are 100% because think about how quick Derrick Lewis turned it around. He says he's in the best shape of his life, but I'm pretty sure after this fight we're going to find out that both of them are fighting with injuries. Brad Thompson, what up? Okay, let's get serious as internal with a face. Okay. All right, Roberson, Marshman. Man. The card, That's all I'm going to say. UFC 230 is living up to the hype. I feel bad for the people that are going. Now, 1-2 punch, I'm still in. Weidman versus Jacare. DC versus Lewis. You get a good co-main and a main event. You know, fun fights for both of them. We're back in business, you know. But right now, as it stands, the left lands again by Roberson. Not very good. The next fight's interesting. Cannonier versus Branch. I definitely have interest in that one over there. But I don't know. This card's pretty bad. With karate, I'll kick your ass from here to right over there, says One Bad. Keenan says Brunson fight over. Yeah, Brunson took an L in the first round. And speaking of it, mouthpiece falls out. Marshman, they fix it up the situation, and we're back. White lines. That's why the MMA holes are here for you. You know, we gotta sit through these fights. UFC 230, we fucking paid for this. And another left lands by Roberson.
I take it this is not doing well.
I'm exhausted. I am exhausted from our trip yesterday.
True.
You know, I'm very tired. Takedown by Roberson. But I'm not feeling it. Now we got bloodied up mouth by Marshman over here. Roberson's looking to make him pay as he's on the ground. But man, this is not good. Team AKA, says Daniel R. DC dirty box leg. Trip lay down submission. I got 100 on it. So James Turner, you got 100 on DC, but you're not going to make much money off of that, right? If you put $100 on DC, what are the odds? DC's the favorite. So what are you going to make, like $60 or some shit? I should drink a TygerLyfe. You know what, Jess?
You want some?
Can you get me some TygerLyfe?
Yeah.
Thank you, Drunk Savage.
Refill mine.
I think I'm going to have some TygerLyfe. Does DMT give a body high, or is it just in your head? I don't know. What's DMT? Do you know? The fuck's DMT? Yeah. I'll put my pocket. Lint on that says infinite one. Who you got? Lewis says we give our guaranteed predictions before the fight, and we will be talking about that very shortly because we only have 3 fights left on the main card. One thing about this is it's going quick. Side control is Roberson, looking to end another round on top. Rights are landing by Roberson, but more importantly, we got 20 likes. 200 motherfucking likes. Let's go.
20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. I hope the dislikes die of leprosy.
All right, here we go. Hold on a second. We have some scientific facts coming in from the chat. Patrick Hadley says DMT is released when you die from pineal gland. There you go. Look at that. Oh, we got a mount with 45 seconds left. Roberson on top, looking to cruise to a decision win over here as he's doing work. Marshman is trying to hold on for a stand-up, but man, with 35 seconds left in the fight, trouble for Marshman. Marshman throwing rights from the bottom. Roberson, 25 seconds left, still mount position. Marshman gets scooted away from the fence as Roberson scoots him forward to the middle of the cage, throwing some more shots, body shots. 15 seconds left. Ugly, fugly fight. But the good news is myself and JBH look like we have another win. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Hurry up and end this, dude chronic, right? This is one of them fights. Roberson stands up, jumps on top of the cage as the fight is over, puts his arms up in the air. People are clapping. Listen, he did what he had to do to win this fight. But, man, that was a ugh. I would die for some DMT right now, says Patrick Hadley. I used to drink 6 shots every 2 to 3 hours, says Internal. Black Waddle, root lighter, I lost your fluid, and Drano, 3-day procedure to make DMT. Okay, we got the life. We got the TygerLyfe. Man, I'm sorry. That was a rough one for me.
Really?
I mean, credit to Roberson. Now, we didn't get the official decision yet, but credit to Roberson for digging deep and getting that win. Marshman, very tough, eating some serious shots over here. But here's the third round, 42-12, 17-4. 1 takedown. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of control time for Marshman. I believe Roberson gets the win. Here's the entire fight. Actually, that control time is so wrong. UFC.com. No, that's definitely wrong. That should be reversed. Okay, whatever. Regardless, Karl Roberson definitely won that fight. Jess, what is up in this fucking chat?
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints. Then I smoke 2 more, says James Turner.
I know what that is. Jessie, do you know what band that's from?
Tell me.
Hold on. I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright.
Sublime.
I smoke 2 joints.
Did I get it?
Yes! Yes! Roberson gets the win. Jessie gets the pick. And that is Sublime. There we go. What else is going on in that chat?
Sublime says internal. She roofied you, says one bad. 8 joints says Duke Chronic. Steve Sparks says rest in peace Bradley. The real Vanilla Ice says took some cocaine on prostitute ass. Sublime says judoka. Infinite Conscious says overrated music. Hell yeah, says James Turner. She's kind of young. Thumbs up, says internal. I like this, says Sean Hart. Yes, says Zach. Nice, JBH, says Almond Bro 74. Chris Dotson says Hiyosaka is definitely better than synthetic DMT. 3026 says non-Paul, I missed it, sir. Non-polar Paul. JBH Arms, I missed it. Boneyard Militia because he retracted his message. You guys drinking CBDT, says 2 joints. No, we drinking TygerLyfe Energy.
TygerLyfe Energy. Red Bull can suck my dick. Check it out. Link in the description. TygerLyfe Energy and Duplex Entertainment. Both are wonderful. If you're jumping in right now, Marshman versus Roberson happened, and Roberson gets the win. We are 2 for 2, JBH.
Yes.
2 for 2. We both said knockout, and we were both wrong about that, but we got the win. So that's all that matters, right? We're winners. Let's go on to the next fight over here. Just now, we are 2 fights down on the main card. We are 4 fights down on our live stream.
Yes.
Right? What do you think of UFC 230 so far?
So far, I don't think it's terrible. I think there have been a few duds when fights go, but it's a good card.
No.
Yes.
No!
I think Adesanya Brunson was an excellent fight. I think Sajara Eubanks lived up to her lack of words, or her words or lack thereof.
This fucking card is terrible.
Really?
Yeah. Now, listen. Everything can be changed.
I'm finding it rather entertaining.
No, I'm not. Everything can change here. Now, the tide could turn over here. David Branch versus Jared Cannonier can change everything right now. Branch, fireworks in the hands, can get it done over here. Cannonier can be a grinding, grueling fight. Both fighters have knockout power, so we could see something impressive in the first round. I have a feeling we'll see some fireworks here, or we could see another dud. Weidman back, man. Back in the picture versus Jacare Souza. Jacare's a beast. That could be something over there. We can see definitely something over here with Lewis versus Cormier. All 3 of these could change the whole momentum of this card. Right. But right now, this was shite. This one over here, hey, Jason Knight, well, Now, before we were live, we got to see a good bloodbath. We got to see that. But as soon as we went live, right, we got to see a Modafferi lose. We got to see a Rinaldi, this Paschetti sauce, get the win, a dominating one over Jason Knight. And then we had to see this. This was interesting, right? We got to see a vicious knockout. So this might be the bright spot of the card over here. Adesanya over Brunson, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this was complete horse shit. And now we have this, Jessie. It's time for us to get this fucking party going. It's time for some more guaranteed picks.
Asking,
you may receive.
Correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Monster pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. So take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick. It's time to pick.
I didn't hate the card during the week. I did not hate it, right? And we still have a chance for this card to be salvaged. And this fight can turn the table. It can make everything all right. Because everything's going to be all right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jessie,
Yes.
I've noticed something here.
Yeah.
I've noticed we picked the same fucking guy again. What the hell?
What the hell?
Why are we picking the same fighters? All right, let's look. I've also
good.
noticed something else here. We've
Yes.
picked something different, though.
We
You
did.
have a decision,
Yeah.
David Branch, and I have David Branch
By finish.
by knockout in the second round.
Right.
What do you think in the chat? Cannonier is not a layup. He's not a layup fight, but David Branch, I feel, back in the win column, has a chip on his shoulder. The man from the East Coast is looking to make a statement in this fight. The filler fight, the person that's coming in for Jacare Souza. I feel like he's in shape. He's healthy. He trains with our friend Justin Sumter. I'm going David Branch. Jesse's going for David Branch. What the fuck do you guys think in the chat? Let us know right now.
Duke Chronic says, I like Ortega too. A good Christian. Cannonier says, my opinion. Craig Perks says, Branch by submission. The Real Vanilla Ice follows it up with TygerLyfe equals huge erection. LOL says Jeremy Walker. Ali Avzar says Souza. Branch Jared has no implication in the middleweight scenario. CryptoCam says, first round TKO. Branch unanimous decision says Drunk Savage. Branch is supposed to be, I missed it. I'm sorry. Decision it is. Thanks JBH says Kevin Costa. Ariella is back saying Cannonier wins. Sean Hart says, I had a chip on my shoulder, but I ate it.
Ooh.
That
Hold
sounds
on.
yummy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Daniel R says Cannonier by cream pie. Kevin from Chicago says, what was it Jack Marshman Love Handles doing on the main card?
Love handles.
Gentleman named Modi says Chuck Norris fears only Askren wrestling. The Real Vanilla Ice says Ortega equals Christian. The Cannon says Dope Stick Jones. Roberto Hernandez is crying in the chat. Don't cry. We have only happy savages over here.
I saw someone request in the chat that they want to see this. They want to see my vagina back to save the stream because this card is a piece of shit. So here I am, Chris Cyborg's vagina. Welcome back to the show, me, pussy. But no one really, I mean, the chat room asked for it. But Jesse, you didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. So is this even right to even happen?
I don't know.
I know right now I'm about to save everybody's eyes and ears because here I am, Chris Cyborg's pussy, and I am about to save your eyeballs from UFC 230, big piece of shit. Tune in to UFC 232, that's the fight to watch. That is the fucking fight to watch, alright? And yes, I do not have a penis. Thank you. There you go.
Christian Nuno says Sublime. King Your Mother's Ring says stick tongue out more. LOL. Delusional DC says internal. Ariella says you should take calls before the main event. Will we?
You want to take calls? We should take calls now.
Why not? Her penis has a mouth says systematic. Sean Rosa says I want to eat Cyborg's ass.
Don't we all?
Cyborg has hotter balls than Derrick, says Griffin Johnson. Craig Perk says we need more areolas on here. Jesse, remove top, please.
Whoa.
Be careful, Craig Perks.
Not
Be
enough
careful.
there isn't enough areolas in the show.
It's true.
We could use some more areolas. All right.
All right.
We fucking paid for UFC 230. I feel like...
Proper 12.
Proper 12.
Whoa! Whoa, hold on a second here. Hold on a second. The GIF has changed, but we got a proper 12 donation. Let's dance.
Proper Irish whiskey. Yes. Proper 12.
Proper 12.
Proper
Hold on a
12.
second.
I
Hold on a
wanted
sec.
to see the drink with Connor meme. I've not seen it yet.
This is ridiculous. Life on autopilot. Thank you for the donation, but fucking Streamlabs played the song and did not play the fucking GIF.
Hold on.
So we are going to fix that. Thank you very much for the donation over there. You got to hear the song, but we didn't do it. We're going to do a shot of proper 12 just because of that donation coming in. Another thing that I noticed is why is the fucking comments not working?
Super
Here we go. Super chat. Tim Price. Thank you for the proper 12.
Card is a bowl of honey nut diarrhea for breakfast.
Card is a bowl of honey nut diarrhea for breakfast. While Mystic Moss fixed the chat, let's see what's going on in the chat.
This is unbelievable.
Bro74 says, still haven't seen it. Kim Ama says, Cyborg wins via scissor on scissor action.
Look at
He
this shit.
got
Hold on a
Jude.
second. Hold on a second. What is
Yeah.
up with my chat over here? What is this about? The fucking chat's not working? Oh,
Well,
you cunt. Oh,
I
hold
was-
on a second. Go ahead, read what's going on. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Sorry,
Now
take
everything's
your time.
breaking on us.
Take your time.
Everything's breaking
This is
on
what
us.
happens when you go live, guys. You must expect it. My balls was hot says Tim Skates. Shout out to Trevor Hook in the chat saying fact. Proper 12 is what they call Cyborg's clit.
Oh,
I knew it.
Shit. All right, we got it going. All right, so let's fix that GIF. Is the GIF
I'm
still
on
in
it.
there?
I'm on it.
The fuck? So let's have a proper 12 drink in honor of that donation. Thank you so much. A $30 proper 12 over there. I don't know why Streamlabs didn't play the actual graphic, but you got to hear the proper 12 song. Thank you for that. But what the fuck is up with Streamlabs?
Right.
What a cunt. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. All right. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The proper 12 whiskey. Thank you to that donation over there. And let's see who's that
Should I
from.
give him the song one more time?
Yeah, I'm going to play that shit one more time.
All right, I
of
got
course.
it. Ready?
Hold on a second. Is the GIF in there?
Yeah, I just put it in. Ready?
All right, let's try it again. Unbelievable.
Roberts will.
There it is. All right, it's ready.
Proper Irish whiskey. Roberts will.
Proper 12.
Oh, shit. Unbelievable.
This is a test donation for $1.
All right, so there we go. So what he said over there, actually, let's play. Now I'm going to play his. Hold on. I just like dancing to the song. I'm going to actually play his. Hopefully the GIF plays. Let's see it. That's fantastic stuff over there. All right. Hold on a second. We're going to be having a shot of proper 12, or I'm just a glass of proper 12. Thank you to the donation. Link in the description. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. All right. Unbelievable. All right, so Jared Cannonier is about to walk into the cage. Wow, he looks weird with that little fro going on over there.
Okay, looks like the rest are good to go.
They're good? All right. Hopefully they're good to go. I'm trying to play his donation again.
I got it.
Yeah, it's not working on my thing.
I got you.
I
got you.
All right. And while you do that, we're going to have Jessie call these fights. We're changing it up. 20 more likes, motherfuckers. 20 more subscribers over here, and we let the Dragons fucking loose. We need to see some Dragons fly tonight as David Branch versus Cannonier is about to get started. We're going to react to that shite. But, yeah, I don't know what is up with Streamlabs, Jess. It's weird.
Yeah, it's not. It's not giving the option. All right. From Bronx, New York, David C. Branch, at David C. Branch MMA on Twitter, at David Branch 32 on Instagram. Patrick Cunningham says, I love you, Jessie. Wait, I got this. Ready? Here we go. This is just for you, Patrick, because you said you love me. And I love nice people. This is for you. Patrick Cunningham. I love you too.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So who is that
All right.
donation from? Let's give a proper shout out to that donation over there, because
Life on autopilot.
all right, life on autopilot with the donation. And what did he say over here?
He said, I wanted to see the drink with Connor meme. I've not seen it yet.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, friends. We're going to drink. Thank you to our Life on Autopilot friend over there. If you guys want to drop a donation, link in the description or the super chat is open.
I'd like to say, we only need 18 more subscribers to let the dragons loose.
Don't be a cunt.
If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe to the MMA Holes, because we give you live MMA fight reactions to UFC, Bellator, PFL, all major and minor regional local MMA organizations and
Hold on.
events.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Choo choo.
Choo choo, motherfuckers. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Choo choo, motherfuckers.
Shout out to Glenn Plummer for coming out of movies like South Central to fighting in the UFC. Deuce nigga.
Thank you, Vlad, for the donation. Glenn Plummer from coming out of movies like Sound. I don't know who Glenn. Maybe I'm too white for that comment. Who is Glenn Plummer? Do you know? You don't know either, huh? All right, hold on. I'm gonna look him up. So does he look like Cannonier? Thank you, Vlad, for the donation over here. Let's look up Glenn Plummer. Let's see. Glenn
Thomas Buchholz.
Buckles.
Buckles.
Oh shit!
I love you too.
Oh shit! Yo, Vlad is on the money. All right, here we go. Here is Glenn Plummer. All right. I had no idea who the fuck he was. Hold on. All right. Who wore it better? All right. Here's Jared. Glenn.
Stop it.
That shit's
Stop
fucking.
it.
That shit's dead on.
Come on.
What the fuck? All right. There you go. I had to look that one up. Jesse, you don't think they look alike? I think it's pretty dead
Spitting
on.
image. All right.
What movie was he from?
Can I mix this with my Tiger Life?
Oh, no. You sure, you can do whatever you want. All right, let's make a toast before the fight gets going. Cannonier versus
What?
David Branch. All right, here we go.
No. What?
I want to make a toast. 590 MMA holes watching a live reaction to these two knuckleheads over here, Branch versus Cannonier. This is the part of the show where things go crazy because there's 3 more fights left and they're all going to be bangers. That's my mystical prediction.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Interruption.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Oh, it's
Choo-choo,
Daniel Cormier.
motherfuckers.
Lewis has power, but DC has power, stamina, speed, a vast skill set, etc. Don't underestimate DC's power at heavyweight. He is better at everything. Lewis will probably get slept just like he did against Hunt and Mitrione. DC wins via however he chooses.
It's true.
There we go. The greatest.
All
Daniel
true.
Cormier coming in. Yeah, we were saying this before. His size being smaller at heavyweight, stockier, compact.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that's going to be a little difficult for Derrick Lewis. We saw this difficult before. The clock is going over here. Thank you so much. Welcome to the MMA Holes new peeps. And thank you, Daniel Cormier, for the donation. Shout out to the greatest community on YouTube, the MMA Holes. Cheers, toasty toast. There we go. Oh, a takedown by
Nice.
David Branch. MMA Holes. Ah, there we go. H. Smythe, thank you to the donations tonight. Do appreciate it. That really shows how cringy our show is. So if you want to interrupt the show at any time, link in the description and you can be a goddamn celebrity. What's up, H. Smythe? Right off the
H.
bat,
Smythe.
David Branch is trying to cling on to Cannonier. Cannonier using some strength, pushing Branch off. Wow, you know what? This is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
That's what you needed?
It is. A little TygerLyfe and then a little of this. It's what the doctor ordered. I need it. All right, we got something going on here. Oh, Cannonier having Branch in a little bit of trouble. Branch shakes it off. Now Branch comes in with a left. Both fighters back to the middle of the cage. Branch, Cannonier. A right comes over the top by Cannonier. We got a super chat coming in over here. Whoa, the A-side back in the chat. What up, the A-side? We haven't seen you in a minute. DC Goat of Church's Chicken says the A-side. Another super chat coming in. Patrick Hadley.
You know what Obama got on his sats? Barbecue sauce.
What the fuck?
Got on his what?
Sats?
And his sats. What is sats? Why am I not getting these references tonight? Thank you, Patrick Hadley. His shorts, maybe? Sats? What is he talking about? What's sats? Am I missing something? Branch has Cannonier on one knee. A leg locked over the left leg of Cannonier. Branch is going for that neck. He wants to choke Cannonier the fuck out. Now Branch switching up. Maybe he's going for a mount here. Cannonier is not letting him have it. And here comes some lefts by Branch. Branch looking very strong over here. First round. SATS. What is SATS? I don't even know. SATs?
Oh, SATs.
Oh, what he got on his SATs. Got you. SATs.
We both failed
what
our
the fuck is he talking
SATs.
stats? Yeah, we started
We
chatting
didn't
with
take
the
the
MMA holes.
SATs.
I failed the name part.
Who needs
for God's
SATs?
sakes.
Actually, fun fact, I took both my SATs and my ACTs and passed both with flying colors.
You can't fail an SAT.
Yeah, but I mean, I had decent enough scores to get into
Yeah.
college,
Well,
which is a shocker because I did horrible in high school.
listen, there's some colleges that they'll let any knucklehead
Are you
in.
underestimating my knowledge?
Well, they let me into college. I mean, if they let me into college, how stupid, you know.
I got into university.
You want to hear a joke? Well, not a joke. You want to hear something that's sad, actually. Back up on the feet is Branch and Cannonier. I literally, no joke, I had a hockey game after my SATs, and I wanted to get to the game so bad, I did not give a fuck about my SATs.
You just threw in
I
bubbles.
did abacadabra down the whole thing. Abacadabra, 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 abacadabra. I'm done. It's like one of the first finished students and got the hell out of there. I did not give a fuck about the SATs. And here I am.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't care. Yeah. Abacadabra. Rolling papers is drunk savage. I didn't give a fuck. School wasn't my thing, man. Like, listen, got through high school, did a couple years of college. Now I'm in hole.
Stop the Siberian Express.
The
Choo-choo,
greatest,
motherfuckers.
Daniel Cormier.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Lewis couldn't even finish Bongano. Yet DC went up a weight class and murdered Stipe inside one. Richard Sager gonna be crying to his mama after DC starches Lewis.
There you go. Thank you, Daniel Cormier.
I love you, Cristobal.
Here we go. Branch looking for another takedown over here. Going for the double leg. Cannonier is like, how do I get this guy off of me? This is a fast-paced round. Another takedown. Cannonier trying to get back up to the feet. Doing a good job and does. But, man, Branch is relentless. Cannonier spins him around to the fence. Branch trying to fight off. The Cannonier, knees to the thighs. Cannonier is trying to get something going, ending the round with 35 seconds. Oh, also, MMA Math equals bullshit. No such thing as minority. I thought the greatest at DC was Moss. I made a 1,600, says Kim. Did you really, Kim?
Wow.
Fucking A. Well, you get 200 for the name, so.
He just can't let someone have it. Like,
So you really
he's got to
1,400.
knock you, even if
I'm
you're
not knocking
good.
her. No, I'm just saying she really
you.
got a 1,400, right? Because you get 200 for the name.
Yeah.
So don't count Lewis out. Says Eric. So Eric is saying Black Beast. I'm not counting him out. Oh, that's a legal elbow. Branch is like, I'm good. But against the fence, Branch going for another takedown at the end of the round. They're putting the stools over there. Cannonier drops the elbow. Branch says, I'm good. And that round is over. I do give that round to Branch, Jesse, but the fun fact is Cannonier was kind of coming around. He was kind of coming around at the end of that round.
Yeah.
So will it be different? Now, you look at the unofficial stats. You got 13-18, 8-18 in favor of Cannonier, but you got the 3 takedowns in the 2 minutes of control time. Do you think there's any way that Cannonier won that round?
Negative.
Okay, I agree. I concur. And so do
You
the zombies.
concur?
So do those Halloween zombies. They concur as well.
We got to get Thanksgiving stuff on there. Turkey stuff.
That's going to be the next one. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the zombies and
Put a
have
gobble, gobble.
like fucking turkeys running by. SAT scores are out of 2,400 for the past decades is Daniel Jones. I believe Jared is dark black, dark fucking skin.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Bum,
Vanilla
bum,
Ice.
bum. The more you know.
It's a fantastic comment over there. DC just fought off a shitload of mac and cheese. This is the A side. All right, here we go. Second round's getting going. I needed the TygerLyfe. Link in the description. And the Proper 12. Shout out to that donation. The Proper 12 donation. Shout out to you, motherfucker.
Life on autopilot.
Life on autopilot brought me back to life. Fantastic stuff. In fact,
$100 on Lewis Tal3's putting down.
that's just what I needed.
Sounds like it. Did it
is.
Get your throat a little bit?
You know, a true alcoholic just needs it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cannonier drops Branch. Right's coming in. Branch in trouble. Covering up. Weathering the storm of Cannonier. Oh, shit. Cannonier dropping bombs. Branch is fucked up. The fight's over. The ref stops the fight. Cannonier by strikes in the second round. Oh, what'd I say at the end of that round? Cannonier looked like he was getting a little more comfy. Cannonier comes in on short notice, takes out David Branch. And how about Cannonier looking in fantastic shape over here? The darker chocolate wins, Jesse. Wakanda forever. 612 watching. Connor's new whiskey is called Submissions. This is Kim. Haha, I see what you did there. Is that true? Oh, it is true. Wow. Cannonier gets the win. Benson Henderson in his corner. Wow. Well, that woke me up. Wow. Let's watch this again. David Branch going for the takedown. Hits him with a right. Cannonier returns the favor with a right. Drops Branch. And here comes a barrage of shots. Cannonier, very patient, comes over and boom! Right on the mush. Branch is like, fuck, that sucked. Branch lost.
Wow.
Blacker wins. This is what you learned today, kids. Tonight. Whatever time it is over there. What time is it where you live? Let me know now. For us, it's 11:24. Always bet on the darker black, right?
Yeah.
We both got that wrong, Jesse.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of guaranteed pick is that?
I don't know.
I got a knockout in the second round, but I picked the wrong guy. All right. So we both took an L there. The next fight's very important because we picked different fighters. Chat room, what do you think about this? Poor Branch. It always sucks when, and welcome to the MMA holes, whoever that was. Poor Branch, though. Like, this guy, he was supposed to get Jacare Souza, and you got to think Jacare is beating Branch, right? I don't know. Yeah, I would say Jacare would beat Branch. And he takes Cannonier and then loses. It always sucks, right? You lose an opponent, you take someone else, and then you lose, and it's like, great for Cannonier.
Yeah.
But terrible for David Branch. Catching the L. Let me stop this clock over here. And now we only have 2 fights left on the main card. UFC 230.
Dos peleas.
Wow. An unranked Cannonier beating David Branch. Wow. It's 10-24 for Kim, 8-25 for 2 joints. Branch is in a slump. Well, he won the last one.
Crypto Cam is here.
Didn't he?
Hi, Crypto Cam.
What's up, Crypto? He won the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did. It was kind of slump, and it was a performance of the night. And it was against Santos, the fucking Thorhammer dude. The fuck are you talking about? Now he's on a 1-fight slump streak. All right, here we go. Next fight on the card. And yeah, what do we say? We need this fight to change the pace, and it did. We're back in the exciting seat. Now we have the All-American Chris Weidman versus Jacare Ronaldo Souza. It's time for some picks. You ready, Jessie?
Always.
Let's go.
Ask in. You may receive correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Monster pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. So take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick.
All right, everyone's picking.
It's time to pick.
Everyone suck my dick. It's time to pick. In the chat, everyone is picking right now. Jacare or Weidman. A lot of Weidmans over there. Weidman is, in fact, the favorite in this fight. And I want to pick Jacare in the worst way. I want to pick him in the worst way, Jessie.
Yeah?
I'm a big fan of Jacare.
Yes?
But I got to go with the All-American. I got to do it. I got to do it. Yeah. I'm going to go with the All-American. I'm going with a decision. It's going to be a grinding, grueling one.
Yeah.
And I think Chris Weidman's going to get the win. I think the champ is going to be back in action. Now, Jacare, man, I would love to see Jacare crawl around that cage and do that fucking crocodile thing that he does. Love it. But it's a tough one.
Yeah.
I said during the week, the top 2 fights are the toughest ones for me because I like all 4 of these guys. I hate picking fights where I like all 4 of the fighters, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm picking Chris Weidman. And Jessie, who do you have?
I am picking Jacare by submission.
Jacare by submission. All right, so far, if you're just tuning in and you're trying to keep score, both of us get this one right. Adesanya for the win. Both of us get this right. Karl Roberson for the win. 2 for 2. And then, boom, take an L with David Branch versus Cannonier. This one we are split. Jacare and Chris Weidman.
You get
DC.
Stop this Adrian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
DC don't care about Popeyes. He's got KFC and Carl's Jr. And after he stomps Lewis tonight, Popeye's gonna be having regrets.
Wow. So you're saying that Popeye should have backed DC?
Is it me? Or is this scotch a lot stronger than usual?
It's you. That was great. In fact, I kind of want more scotch.
Is this the second bottle? What is this? Is this?
What do you mean? Is this? No, it's
Is it still Winnie's?
No, it's not scotch. It's Proper 12.
Is it the second bottle of Proper 12?
What does
The one that was
do?
on there?
No, it's the one I was sitting right here.
Oh.
Why?
It just tastes like stronger. Like there's like a. Usually I can down scotch, no problem.
Jessie, so first of all, you're not supposed to down scotch.
No, you know what I mean. I can drink
Second
it
of
no
all,
problem.
that's 15-year Dalwhinnie.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, it's smooth.
We're not
It's more
drinking
expensive.
Dalwhinnie.
This one over here, the
We're
Proper
drinking
12,
Proper 12.
is whiskey.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
$25.
The last time I was able to drink the Proper 12, no problem.
Well, because you
But
just
it tastes
tasted
stronger.
That. Yeah,
Like-
because you're used to that now. Your palate has changed. You got a little. You got a little.
You know what?
A little bit of a prude. Fuck that. If you've been to FL, you had Publix. Publix chicken is the best. I've had Publix, even though I live in Nuevo York. I've had Publix on my family vacations when I was a kid, and it's good. It's kind of like your version of a diner, I guess. I don't know. Have you had Publix before?
Negative.
No. How many people in chat have Publix? It's I don't know. It's good. They got good breakfast over there.
King Your Mother's Ring says, Jessie, the coolest chick on here. All you other bitches jelly.
Jelly.
I fucking love King. One minute he's trolling me, the next minute he's kind of being nice.
It's that bipolar in the chat room that makes us love.
But
them
you know
the
what?
most.
King's an OG. We can't sleep on the fact that he's an OG. He's been around for a long time.
He's been around for a minute for sure.
Oh wait, we got to do your King's.
You can do it.
King Your Mother's Ring.
Your voice is a lot deeper. It has a lot more bass to it.
Try to go deeper. Try to go deeper. See if you can do it.
It's difficult for me. I have a very
Do it
higher
as
pitch.
deep as you can do it.
King Your Mother's Ring.
Now I'm going to do an impersonation of you doing it, all right?
Okay. Wait, what do you mean?
Go ahead.
Okay.
King Your Mother's Ring.
Yeah, yours always sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours sounds better.
Mm-hmm. All right. Jessie likes OGs like Chris. This is internal. I think internal has a crush on me. I'm kind of getting like that special feeling.
I have a crush on internal.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come out and say that.
Yeah.
I have a crush on internal.
Well, you just made his life. So internal has a crush on me, and you have a crush on internal. It's like a love triangle. Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me
You can't speed up and say it. You can't do that. It's like you try to beat me to it. You can't do that. It's unfair. All right, Chris Weidman versus Jacare Souza.
I'm so excited for this fight.
All right. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
We have not been paying attention to this. Chris Weidman is about to fight Jacare Souza.
Yes.
But more importantly, we have 15,193 subscribers. That means that at 15,200, we will let
The dragon loose.
right now is the time to subscribe to the greatest show on YouTube, the MMA Holes. Let's go. 15,194. Who wants to see the Dragons? It's time to let them loose. Subscribe. They're coming in. 15,197, 198. Jessie, I can't contain myself. It's getting ridiculous. We want Dragons. We want Dragons. We want Dragons. We want Dragons. We want Dragons.
We want dragons. We want dragons. We want.
Hello, DLCB Lou 50. You are wonderful, wonderful. Jessie, are we going to get Dragons? We want Dragons.
One more. Michael Cote says, question, what did the hand say to your face? Answer, slap.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chris Weidman is fighting Jacare Souza, the co-main event for UFC 230. It's a subscriber party, and it's time to see the Dragons. Jessie, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
How ready are you?
I'm ready.
Are you completely ready?
Yeah.
It's time to let the Dragons loose.
Yeah!
Subscriber goals. Subscriber goals. Subscriber goals.
MMA hoes.
Subscriber goals.
MMA hoes.
Subscriber goals. Subscriber goals.
MMA hoes.
Subscriber goals. Subscriber goals.
MMA hoes.
Subscriber goals.
Everybody!
Subscriber goals.
MMA hoes.
The greatest channel on YouTube.
What up, Keenan?
The MMA
Let the Dragons loose in the chat.
goals.
World domination.
Domination.
The only MMA channel that has Dragons. The MMA Holes. Thank you for subscribing, new peeps. Welcome to this wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful.
We do 3 shows a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we react to almost pretty much every UFC fight and almost every MMA event because we're the best. All right, here we go. Jessie,
Jessie?
Jacare Souza is taking his clothes off.
Yeah.
What up, Damien? Says, what's up, brother? What's up?
I'll read the tail of the tape for you guys
Sure, do it.
when it's ready.
Oh.
Yellow Reebok shorts. Souza's wearing yellow today.
Well, he's Brazilian, Jesse.
It's very bright and
Brazilian.
in your face.
That's right. Jacare Souza, a personal favorite of mine. I can't believe I picked against him, and I'm probably going to eat my words, but I'm just going to go with the All-American here. I'm going to try it.
Two Joints wants baking with JBH later. Drunk JBH. But I've only had one drink, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if that's happening, but down the road,
Yeah.
subscribe to JBH's channel, link in the description, and you'll see some more nude topless baking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just took a big shit, and now I'm having trouble walking. So
Oh, man,
Stelio
that's
too.
not healthy.
Yeah. I want to put my cock in her mouth. Says KK.
No, thank you.
He shouldn't talk about his mom like that. Right? It's not nice. Long Island says MC. So any New Yorkers in the chat, we have UFC MSG going on right now. UFC 230. The co-main event, Jacare trotting around the cage, getting ready as here he is, Chris Weidman. If Chris Weidman wins, will his father go into the cage and be like, that's my boy. 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 Chris, can you walk us through that fight that just happened over there? And his father takes the mic and goes, that's my boy. That's my boy. What are you doing?
I was doing your face.
Well,
When you do that, you go.
can you make your own face?
No,
Right now.
I've almost got yours down pat.
I want you to make your own. We need the JBH face. So you got to make a face
I got to
right
think
now.
about it a little bit.
That's, all right. But before the stream is up, we have 2 more fights. We want the JBH face.
What's a good face?
What the fuck was that? What's a good face?
I gotta think of a face.
I just want to have a face.
I like stealing Chris's face.
All right. Fucking hilarious is Chris Garcia. Chris sounds like the tard on Crank Yankers. Yeah. Do you think that's going to happen? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. If Chris Weidman's father's going to be like, that's my boy. Yeah, it's my boy. It's my boy. Let me know in the chat. All right? That's what I want to know. O-face. So Take wants you to do an O-face.
No, it's secret. Only you know my old face.
No, we saw it on the stream, actually. On one of the Friday shows, we saw it.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I think the next time I'm going to orgasm.
What was my O-face?
I'm going to do Chris
in all
Weidman's
honesty?
father, okay? We're going to have sexual intercourse. And I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm about to come. That's my boy! What would you do if I did that?
That almost looks close to the Ed Bassmaster face. What was it? I can't remember.
You know, Jessie cannot cross her eyes. Fun fact.
I can't. You guys want to see this?
Here, watch. This
This
is
is-
Jessie trying to cross her eyes.
This is the result of nerve damage in your eyeball. Ready? It's true. It's fun.
All right, Chris Weidman circling around the cage. Chris Weidman and Jacare Souza, both fighters, have a lot of respect for each other, which usually makes for a shit fight. You ever notice that? We have Matt Sarah over there and Longo in the side. I like to have a little tension, a little animosity between the two fighters, but there's so much respect that I'm afraid that they're going to respect each other too much. Jacare Souza's 38 years old. Weidman, 34 years old. 6'2". Weidman, 6'1" is Jacare. Weidman, 78-inch reach. Jacare, only 72-inch reach. Wow, Jacare is 38 years old. Been doing it for a while, Jacare Souza. Still got some stuff in the tank, but does he have enough for Chris Weidman? I say no.
No.
That's so hot.
No.
This is Elroy Tan. 700 peeps watching. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
What do you got in the chat?
Cookie Monster eyes.
The Gurky Monster. I don't know.
All right. J. Kyle, ha ha ha, says Pearman. Boy, Deborah says Buffer looking like a stone cold pimp. Eddie Ken says I smell next door's weed. Roberto says looks like the UFC fighters in the other promotion. Does your eye drift, Jessie? Says Ariella. Negative. Duke Chronic says Chris has fought more Jacares than Jacare fought him.
Is he talking about Brazilians? Oh, here's Jacare doing the clap. Can you do your Jacare?
No, remember yours? The face? Did I do it right?
I don't remember what the face was. I remember I did a face. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
What was the face?
I don't know. It was like a
can't remember. I can't remember. It slipped my mind.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, Chris Weidman in front of his home crowd. The crowd going wild. There are some Brazilians in there making some noise as well. But can he do it? Well, it didn't work out too well for him when he was in MSG the last time. But when he was in Long Island, at the Coliseum, I was there, and he choked out Kelvin Gastelum. It did work out good. So do you think it's going to be like loss, win, loss? Or is it going to be loss, win, win? Apparently you're going to say loss, right? Because you picked Jacare Souza.
True.
Do you second guess your pick?
No, I don't. I think
Right.
no. You know what? I don't second guess my pick. It's just loss.
Okay, he tried to get UFC in New York, says Duke Chronic. Yeah, Chris Weidman and Ronda Rousey were two of the people that were leading the charge, especially Chris Weidman, which actually I bet you didn't know that Chris Weidman actually got the UFC. He was basically leading the charge into New York, so he was one of the faces
of New York.
Of New York. Well, the UFC to be in New York, so that is a true statement. All right, Chris Weidman bouncing around. I don't think that Chris Weidman gets the respect that he deserves. If you look at both of his fights, you look at the Rockhold and you look at the Romero fight. Rockhold he didn't look great in, but it was because of stupidity that he got caught. Yoel Romero, in my opinion, he was winning that fight against Yoel Romero. He got caught on the way in, and his head got cracked open.
America,
now we have a fight going on here.
Pause nose.
Why you never even seen that movie?
No, I only know.
You better. She's never seen Team America World Police. I mean, unbelievable stuff. Anyway, Weidman eats it right by Jacare. Jacare packing a lot of power. Let's see, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Weidman very light on his feet. This man was the man to dethrone Anderson Silva, then break his leg in half by checking a kick. He had amazing run and then dropped quickly, very, very quickly, and everyone forgot about him. Having a chip on his shoulder, beating Kelvin Gastelum, which is debatable because, I mean, Kelvin rocked him. He got in a lot of trouble in the Kelvin fight, but submitted him. Mm-hmm. Now Kelvin's fighting for a title, and Weidman's trying to get back in the picture as well. Jacare hunting right now. He is doing what Jacare does best. Good footwork by Chris. In the clinch, a knee to the chest. Jacare throws Weidman down. Weidman gets back up quick, fixes his nose, and now circling away from the power hand of Jacare. Circle, circle. Here comes a jab by Weidman. Weidman looking very light on his feet in this fight. Jacare just standing there. Weidman tries to come in with a right, does not pull the trigger. Jacare tries to kick out the lead leg. This fight would have been the tits, as Harvey Weinstein says. Back in the day,
the tits.
You know, like 5 years ago.
Still around, Harvey?
I'm sure Harvey's still around. Steady now. I was gonna say Rockhold. Jacare almost hits him with a right over there. Weidman, very good footwork in the first round. Now Weidman coming in threatening. Jacare looking for that counter shot. Weidman trying to use the reach, which he has a very significant one here on Jacare. Is this vintage Chris Weidman? Or will this be the new and improved shitty Chris? Oh, the right! Rock Souza! Weidman hit him with a right, and Jacare stumbles. Jacare moving backwards right now as he felt Weidman's right. Here's the other right, and here comes Jacare with a right of his own. Two good rights land by both fighters. This is the first round of a 3-round fight. A lot on the line. Beautiful body shot by Souza. Here comes Weidman coming in, and Jacare with a beautiful right. Now Jacare getting a little more comfortable over there. Jacare coming for the body as Weidman moving backwards. Weidman, circle, circle, circle. Jacare trying to cut him off. I'm actually on the edge of my seat. Good head movement by Jacare. Here comes Weidman with a right. Chris Weidman, Jacare Souza. Weidman tries to catch Jacare with a counter left, but Jacare does a good job dipping underneath. Weidman tries to time a right, and more good head movement by Jacare Souza. It's a good fight in the first round, huh?
Yeah.
Real good stuff. Here comes a jab by Weidman. Jacare very patient, loading up with the leg, spins around and misses with that lead leg kick.
What do you say Souza gets him to the ground in the first round?
I don't think so, no. The only time... a nice right lands by Weidman. Right on the dome of Jacare Souza. 1:20 left in the first round. If you want to sync it up with our clock, it's right over here on top of our cell phone. Hope they keep it standing, says Doug McGuire. Well, I'm sure Chris Weidman doesn't hope for that. But Jacare very nasty on the floor, too.
Yeah, he's...
Chris's wrestling can't be utilized in this fight. Well, yeah, Jacare is very dangerous on the ground. This is how it's going to happen. Someone's going to get rocked, and the fight's going to end on the ground, right? Even though I did not pick a finish over here. I picked a decision. But if there is a finish, it's going to be someone gets rocked, and then the other person's going to use their ground game to dominate. We've seen both fighters do it. Oh, nice jabs coming in by Weidman. Oh, Jacare comes over the top with a right and just grazes the top of the head of Weidman. Nice body shot by Souza. I like how Souza's using the body.
Yeah, it looked like he almost got the liver.
Another one. Oh, shit. A nasty right lands by Jacare Souza. There's the power by Jacare.
Look at Souza's nose.
Souza's
busted open.
Definitely the jabs that keep on going through are landing on Souza's nose. Weidman's got to be careful. He's putting his fingers forward like this.
Eye pokes.
Some pokage. Doing the John Jones. Weidman not showing any damage. Actually, he does have a lump on the side, on the top of his forehead over there. Definitely ate something from Jacare. Jacare is bleeding heavily from the nose. Jacare is circling around. Weidman is the one moving forward, and good first round by both fighters. 770 watching. What's up, friends? Welcome, co-main event. That's still my boy. So far, first round is over.
Yes.
What are your thoughts as I show the peeps our unofficial stats on the
I give Weidman a lot of credit. I think he handled that round very, very well. He had way more significant strikes than Souza did. He came across more aggressive, but I'm still not sleeping on Souza. Since Souza is my pick, I think Souza is going to make a comeback easily with some sort of win within the second round, maybe the end of the second round.
We've seen Chris Weidman have good first rounds, kind of shit the bed in the second round, and try to finish strong. We've seen it happen before, but Chris Weidman looking good in the first round. I think we'd all agree to that. 26-17 on the total strikes and 26-17 on significant strikes. And how about this? It's staying on the feet so far. Interesting. Very interesting. Going into the second round over here. I have a lazy cock, says Paramin boy. Try Jeremiah weed whiskey. Weed whiskey?
Weed whiskey.
That sounds very interesting. Chris has good cardio from memory, says Isaiah Moore. LOL, 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 says Eddie Ken. All right. John Gotti III is the real deal, huh, brother?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Damien, I tell you what.
He is the real deal.
They're bringing him up right. We still have a lot to learn about John Gotti, but so far we know he has power. And speaking of power,
he's a good guy.
Nice, powerful right. And the family's actually awesome people. If you want to see our interactions with the Gotti family, check out our last stream at CES 53. That was last night. Nice right by Souza. It's a good striking fight by the two. Jacare, Chris Weidman, co-main event for UFC 230 Madison Square Garden. A right lands by Weidman. I'm kind of into this. I'm liking this. The card has turned around for me. Nice left by Weidman. Jacare showing a little bit more of the damage, but don't count him out. Still pops power.
25 head strikes from Weidman, only 7 from Souza.
How about that? Did you see the jabs? 3 in a row land by Chris Weidman using the reach. Now Jacare is getting a little frustrated. Now he's turning on the heat. Coming forward, trying to set up the clinch in the knee. Jacare clinches up, and there's the knee to the chest. Oh, Jacare comes over the top of the right. That glances.
Gotta be careful.
Every time Jacare comes over, Chris ducks in. Uppercut. Both fighters are clinching up now. Oh, a nice uppercut by Jacare. Chris Weidman huffing and puffing over here. Whoa. Here comes Jacare with a couple of lefts. Oh, a beautiful right by Jacare. That lands flush. Beautiful block by Chris Weidman as the right was coming forward.
That body
what
kick.
A fight. A right by Jacare. A left by Jacare. Chris Weidman counters with a right. Body shot by Jacare. A right by Jacare. Headshots. Clinch up. Knee to the body. Another knee. Both
Weidman
fighters
is
exchanging.
Eating those shots.
Yeah, the body of Weidman, the right side, rib cage, all red from those body shots. It's a 3-round fight. So if it was a 5-round one, we can say, okay, this could be a lot of trouble. But you can notice that Weidman is holding that elbow down now. He's covering up the midsection. Tees off with a right. Beautiful right by Weidman. Oh, another one. Weidman chasing down Jacare. Oh, shit.
Jacare's got to be careful. He's not covering his head very often. Like, he's got his arms up there.
Oh, man. Beautiful head movement, but eats a knee by Jacare Souza. Chris Weidman doing a good job moving that head around. Jacare Souza huffing and puffing now. In the middle of the cage, nice right by Souza. A left and a right by Souza. Uppercut just missed by Jacare. What a fight. This to me is fight of the night. This is fantastic stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, just misses with an uppercut. Weidman, kick to the body by Weidman. Now Weidman stepping forward. Jacare trying to stop him in his tracks.
Souza's nose is fucked up.
Don't chase. Souza came prepared, says Jay Kyle. Oh, a beautiful right by Souza. Weidman covering the face, clinching up. More body shots by Jacare. Muay Thai clinch, knees to the body by Weidman. Both fighters break off. 2 minutes left. Jacare with a winging right that just completely misses. Can't be doing that much. And Jacare is huffing and puffing. The 38-year-old eats a left and a shot to the hip by Weidman. Souza's tired as fuck, says the real vanilla. Yeah, there is a lot of huffing and puffing going on. Any Brazil in the chat? Let me know. Great fights, says Boss Koger. Yeah, I tell you what, this is a fantastic fight. Fantastic fight. Second round, Chris Weidman digging deep. The power of the beard. Jacare versus Weidman. Jacare is now the one circling as Weidman is hunting. I am on the edge of my seat. I love this shit. This is the shit right here.
This is a good fight. It's actually a great fight.
Jacare comes in with a right and a body shot, partially blocked by Weidman. Jacare lunging forward. Weidman jumping back. All shots miss. Here comes Weidman with a body shot. Weidman with another body shot. Kick to the body by Weidman. Jacare tries to greet him with a jab. They're showing Weidman's corner with Sarah and Longo. Uh-oh. Weidman throws Jacare to the floor as he catches his leg. Jacare gets back up to the feet, and here we go. Weidman clinching up against the fence.
Oh,
Jacare with some rights against the fence.
Those headshots from Souza. They've got to be brutal. But you know what? Weidman's returning those body shots.
Watch out for the double leg here. Weidman has Jacare against the fence. Weidman has an underhook, and he's punching the thigh. Now he's kneeing the thigh of Souza, kneeing the hip of Souza. Jacare is hitting the right side of Weidman's head with
getting that
rights.
temple. He's going to get that temple.
Yeah, but not much leverage over here. Jacare's going across Weidman's body. I'm sure it doesn't tickle, but I don't think it's doing much. And here comes Weidman with the throw. Jacare on the knee. Jacare back up. Oh, nice roll by Jacare. Beautiful roll. Rolls out of it. Chris Weidman eats a right on the way up. Beautiful defense. Beautiful work by Jacare Souza, the Jiu-Jitsu. Jacare Souza bouncing around saying, fuck it, let's go. What a fight.
What a round. What a round.
Minchia maricoño. All right, here we go. Second round.
Wow, this is a good fight.
Fantastic fight. We got 51 strikes to 39, 34 to 25, 31 seconds. Wow. Remember, these are unofficial stats over here. Jess, who do you think got the second round?
It's so tough. Fuck. I want to give it to Souza just for striking and being the bigger aggressor in the fight. Chris Weidman, I don't know. 31 seconds of control time. I mean, it's still control time, but it's just not much. And what control time he did have, it was brief here and there. I want to give it to Souza. I want to give it to Souza for that round.
I'm looking at this right now. Fook. The official stats. I'm giving it to, that's my boy. That's my boy. I say 2-0 for Chris Weidman. Let me know in the chat, who do you have? What is your score? First and second round. I got 2-0 Chris Weidman. CW.
Chris Wood says, what a fight. I almost missed the chat. Chris Wood says, what a fight. Great fight, says Duke Chronic. Isaiah Moore says, damage-based Jacare. It's a 1 round each, says Kevin Coast. Duke Chronic says 2-0. Jess, I love you. You're the best. I want to see how hot you are. Take off that no, goes Kraka. Isaiah Moore says 1. Ariella says 1. Mr. 2012 The End says JBH is winning. Mr. 2012 The End is winning.
All right. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Welcome to the show, friends. We hit 15,207. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go. We got a third round. Souza versus Weidman. You got to think Jacare is going to come out and fire. It could be a split fight. I think it's 2-0. Weidman's got to finish strong. Jacare's got to finish strong.
They're both
Don't leave
really
it to the
well.
judges.
They're both doing exceptionally well in this fight.
Oh, Jacare with a right. Chris Weidman, a knee to the body, and now both are swinging. This is a little bit of trouble for Weidman. Weidman's getting in a slugfest with a hungry Jacare Souza. Might not be the best move. Jacare, I feel, was winning the exchange over here to start the third round. Jacare with a left. Weidman with a left. I think Weidman needs to keep using that range. And there he goes.
Weidman still has some potential here.
Body shot by Weidman. Oh, a nice knee by Chris Weidman. Comes up the pipe. Jacare with a knee to the body. Weidman with a left. Jacare clinching up And a knee comes in from Jacare. Jacare getting ready for a branch and now is greeted with a Chris Weidman at the co-main event of UFC 230. We're in the third round. Some may say it's a split fight. I think it's 2-zip. Chris, she says it is a split fight. So
I say it's split so far.
They're
just doing so well.
Ooh, the uppercut by Weidman, then followed by an elbow by Weidman. Weidman is just feeling it. He is feeling it in the third round. CW. Will we see his father come into the cage? That's my boy! Will we see it? Lefts coming in by Chris Weidman.
Jacare is not covering that face. Repetitive jabs by Weidman.
CW doing work. Oh, a nice right by Jacare. I don't know how much is on those punches right now, as Jacare is eating a lot. 3 minutes left in the fight. A kick brushed away by Chris Weidman. Weidman rocking a cut now on the bridge of his nose. Jacare still has blood trickling out of his nostrils. Weidman with 2-2-1. Weidman coming in and trying to tee off with the right. Leg kick by Jacare. Jacare coming over to right. A nice right lands by Jacare. 2 rights land by Jacare. Oh, man.
Wow.
Beautiful combination by Jacare Souza. The crocodile's not going away. A left and then a knee to the head by Souza. Souza throws Weidman and cracks him with a right. Holy shit. Souza with a flurry. Oh! Weidman dropped! Weidman's out! Weidman is out!
Oh my God!
Weidman, holy shit, the ref didn't stop the ref stopped the fight! What the fuck?
Oh
Chris
my
Weidman
God!
is knocked out. Oh shit. Third fucking round.
Wow!
Jacare Souza cracks Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman done. The ref has no idea that he is like in the fucking clouds.
Jacare didn't even want to keep striking.
Jacare is not happy. Holy shit. Oh my God. Once again, Chris Weidman winning another fight and gets finished in the third round by a Brazilian.
A fight.
I tell you what, credit to Jacare Souza.
Awesome. That was so cool.
Guy's a beast. He's a fucking beast. Jessie, nice win over there.
Wow.
Fuck. Jacare Souza. You know, you gotta love this. Jacare knew he was done. He was standing over him. He's like, yo, stop the fight. He's like, stop the fucking fight. Here, let's watch this again. Weidman hurt. Comes in with a right, opened up. Jacare comes over the top, hits him right in the temple. Souza looks him over.
He did find that sweet spot. He found the sweet
spot. Look at
spot.
this shit. Comes over the top, grazes right on top of the temple. Stands over him. He's like, yo, it's over. It's over, man. Dan Miragliotta does not want to stop the fight. So some hammer fists. And Dan Miragliotta throws him off. He's like, bro, the fight was over. Now, Jacare's got to keep going, unfortunately. But goddamn. He saw it. Yeah, Jacare knew he was done.
That's why he didn't want to keep striking.
Wow, what a class act.
Too. I would be upset too. If I had to keep striking my opponent who was already down.
Look at it. He goes, come on, bro. He's like, yo, Dan, what are you doing? Dan Miragliotta trying to keep Weidman in the game, but he was done. He was done. Holy shit.
What a fight.
Jacare Souza gets the win in the third round, finishes Chris Weidman. Weidman doing fantastic throughout the whole fight. Jacare didn't even crawl on the floor there. He didn't do his thing. His buddy did it. You know what? The class between these two, it is refreshing. It is refreshing seeing it. Wow, Chris Weidman. Holy shit. Hold on, I want to see this interview. I want to hear this interview. Official decision coming in. Weidman devastated, right? He's got the worst news right now.
That's right.
No. And Jessie getting the win. No, that's my boy. None of that. Wow. Good for Jacare. The ref is an asshole, says Ian. Yeah, I don't know what Dan was doing, man. What did he want? What do you want more from Chris Weidman? Yo, the fucking dude was out. Jacare Souza gets the win. Let's hear the interview over here. They thought his nose was broken, Joe Rogan. Let's find out if Jacare's nose was broken. He looks like Chris Cyborg here, doesn't he? We have the main event coming up. He wants to thank God.
It's not broken.
do you say he was on the wrong side of the track?
He loves Chris, and he's a great guy.
He's a legend of the sport. Man, this is
Wow, look at Weidman.
Chris Weidman is
He's defeated. I mean, that's
another fight he was winning. Oh my god. Oh my god. He had the fight at the palm of his hands. He's no longer my boy, says Kevin Costa. That's not my boy. Imagine Chris Weidman's father runs into the cage and he goes over to Jacare. He's like, no, that's my boy. That's my boy. Not that one. That one's my boy. The brown one's my boy. Brown one's my boy. Imagine. Oh, poor Chris Weidman. Oh, at home again. Another one at MSG. Oh, that's it. Vlad coming in.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
That's my
Choo-choo,
boy.
motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
What's what Vlad got to say?
1 in 5 in his last fights. Is Weidman turning into a can?
yes.
I can't even listen. I don't know what to say. First of all, Jacare Souza at 30 years old did not look like his normal self, right? He looked a little slower. He looked like he didn't have as much zip on his punches. And then what happens? The third round, he catches him. Yep. Jacare catches him. So. Jacare Souza is still Jacare Souza. So I can't kill Chris Weidman. He's still fighting the top tier of these fighters over here. But is he ever going to be a contender again? No. That's it. We've seen it. He's seen it already. I can't. The Kelvin Gastelum fight, he got rocked in that fight. He submitted him, and I really feel that Kelvin Gastelum just gave it to him in front of his hometown. I really do. I feel like Kelvin just like, fuck it, take my neck. We want your father to come here and act all retarded. So, that's it. I don't think Weidman's overrated, though, says Boneyard. See, this is the thing. When people are in the second half of their career, and they kind of down... I mean, look at the fight. Another fight he was winning, and he gets caught.
Well, in fairness, was he? I mean, it was kind of a split fight, no?
I think he was up 2-zip. I really do. Though these stats over here.
No, but not looking at the stats. Just looking at the
honestly,
fight.
Yeah. No, honestly,
they both put in like a significant. They were doing really well, both of them, significantly well.
I don't think so.
They were putting in a great amount of effort.
I think that Jacare was hanging in there. He was landing,
so?
but
really
I honestly think Chris was up 2-zip. Yeah, I do.
Really?
I really do. Yeah, I do. I think he was up 2-zip in that fight. And I think he was up in the Romero fight as well. I do. It was a close fight. I think he was up in that one too.
I mean, I guess it's fair to think so. I personally think it was a split, but, either way, it still ended with a finish. But
how many fights in front? Oh, God. 2. He's 0 for 2 at the Garden. He could only fight at Nassau Coliseum. I tell you what, Jacare Souza, complete class act. Still got it. Still got something left. I would love to see Jacare Souza make another run for that belt. Get a rematch with Kelvin Gastelum. I want to see Jacare Souza.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Ariella.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Choo-choo.
Motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
That's my boy.
DC's last 2 fights were brutal victories against 2 killers.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis' last 2 fights were against Ngannou, in which he looked like garbage, and against Volkov, in which he got the finish but looked so fatigued. Yep. DC is not a sloppy fighter who gets tired like that.
I have said it before, and I've agreed with the anonymous Moss that sat over there during that fight, that Derrick Lewis, if his opponent had stayed away, would not have won that fight, his last fight. And then the fight against Ngannou, I agree, it was a clusterfuck. Mm-hmm. It was a complete. I mean, even Dana White was disappointed in that fight. Nobody cared for that fight because nothing happened. So I completely agree. And DC is he's the GOAT. So what can you say?
It's easy. Listen, okay, Daniel Cormier, we've been riding that train, right? John Jones is his kryptonite. Other than that, he's never lost at heavyweight. Daniel Cormier, he knocked out Stipe Miocic, embarrassed him. He fucking embarrassed him, the man that was on an amazing run. But here's the deal. It's easy to pick Daniel Cormier in this fight. There's so many reasons to pick Daniel Cormier. What I want to hear is the reasons to pick the Black Beast.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to hear. And the only reason that you can have to pick the Black Beast is because of heavyweight and power, right? Mm-hmm. Heavyweight and power, a puncher's chance. Daniel Cormier said, well, Marky Wahoo coming in.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
With Artem Lobov.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Could you imagine the social media fiasco if Weidman's dad grabbed the mic and told Chris he sucked in to walk the fuck home? Pussy.
That'd be great.
Let's see that impersonation.
He takes Jacare. So Jacare is like, my nose is not broken, and then all of a sudden you see fucking Chris Weidman. His father's like, my son sucks. He sucks. He's not my boy anymore. You suck. You suck so bad, little Weidman. Little baby Weidman. You can't even win. You're not my boy. The brown one's my boy. Yeah. Chris Weidman's father, unfortunately. I mean, that's the worst part of this fight, right? It does suck that Chris Weidman lost. But the fact that his dad wasn't able to jump around the cage like Corky, that's we lost. The fans lost for that one. All right, so back to this. So like I said, it's easy to pick Daniel Cormier in this fight.
Of course.
Daniel Cormier says, yes, Derrick Lewis has a puncher's chance, but that means he has no chance. So Daniel Cormier has a right to be the favorite. Derrick on short rest.
Yeah.
But there is always that chance. There is always that chance for the black one. But Jessie, it's time for the last moment of the night. The picks. Let's go. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now to the greatest MMA channel on YouTube.
Asking
You may receive.
correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Monster pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. So take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick. It's time to pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. For the Popeyes chicken belt, my balls was hot versus I'm all about that cake. We're about to see it go down. Does the double champ keep his streak alive? Or does Derrick Lewis come in there and become the people's champion? Jessie!
Yes.
What do you think?
I think Daniel Cormier is going to hug the black beast like a bear, and he's not going to let go until he submits Derrick Lewis.
What? So you got Daniel Cormier by submission.
Indeed.
Do you have a round?
I'm going to be safe and say round 3.
All right.
But
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the first time ever, Mystic Moss is going to do something different.
wait for this.
Usually I like to give you my guaranteed picks, and last one I took the L. It's fine. Every once in a while you take one on the chin. But when it comes to the main event of the evening, I'm virtually impossible to stop. And all my picks are right. So everyone in the chat is probably like, Mystic Moss, what could your pick be for the Black Beast versus Daniel Cormier? Let me know in the chat what you pick. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not picking either of them. I am not picking either fighter. For the first time ever in our 2 years of existence, Mystic Moss is not picking a fighter. I will be sitting back like a fan and enjoying the fight between a fat black guy and this guy.
Trans-Siberian Express. Choo-choo,
Boneyard
motherfuckers.
Militia.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
DC is going to box Lewis up or stomp him out and give him more brain damage than he's already taken. Lol, have him eating Popeyes, crying with his wife saying, Derrick, why? We have a family to feed. Why can't you be champion?
Jessie, what do you have to say about that?
I think he is going to stomp him out.
All
like
right.
a teddy bear.
A lot of people on the DC train. I like both of these guys. Big fans of both of them. I am leaning for the Black Beast as a fan, right? Because I want to see the circus of it. But Daniel Cormier is my boy. That dude.
That's my boy.
It's my boy.
All right.
So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride, Jessie. I'm going to sit back for the first time ever and enjoy the ride.
I'm so excited for this fight.
This is going to be good. It's going to be good. Chat room, unite. How many people in the chat are pumped up for Daniel Cormier versus Derrick Lewis, the main event of the evening? Nimesh has his sunglasses on over there, having a fun time. What do you say in the chat?
Imagine if a beast wins, says Jay. Kyle. Captain Cool Z says we all win with something. I missed it. Sorry. Kenny Hill says Black Beast. And Nimesh Argowal is giving us a fist pump. The mother of all upsets, says Jay. Kyle. Boneyard Militia says I have a clone. No!
No!
Richard Sager says I'm put under pressure now.
Jessie, before this fight starts, we have to do one more thing.
Yeah.
One last announcement from our sponsors over here. Yes. And then when we come back, we are going to be talking about this fight. We are going to be reacting to the greatest fight of the year. The Black Beast versus Daniel Cormier, the greatest reaction channel in the whole entire world, as the Black Beast is walking to the cage. Shout out to our sponsors.
I got the energy, yeah, I'm ready to roll. TygerLyfe. I'm straight out the jungle. I got the energy, yeah, I'm ready to roll. I'm straight out the jungle. Energy. I hit the spot with the energy. Enemies, I gotta watch for the enemy. Keep it up like an Arizona. I'm popping from New York to Arizona. From Arizona out to Barcelona. They know I work till I hit the quota.
That's right. TygerLyfe Energy. What's your why in life? Check out TygerLyfeEnergy.com. Link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Derrick Lewis versus Daniel Cormier is about to get going. The Black Beast taking off his gear, getting ready to step inside the cage. The crowd is ready. The MMA holes are ready. Are you ready in the chat? Let me know with the ones. Drop a one in the chat if you're ready to get this party going. The Black Beast versus Daniel Cormier. Let it rain with ones because I am ready and I am wonderful. Jessie's taking a piss. If you have not liked this video yet, let's like it. If you have not subscribed, give us a sub. Oh, I didn't do this yet. Hold on. Let's do 15,000. Let's do this. All right, 15,300. We'll let those dragons loose another time. So 15,300. Thank you for the 15,200. Raining ones. Everyone is pumped up. Everyone is excited. And we are going to talk you through this main event of the evening, UFC 230. And this shit has gone very, very quick, Jess.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah.
This feels like the quickest pay-per-view of the year, right? It's bizarre. And it was sucky in the beginning.
I mean, 229 was pretty quick. That flew by because everyone was so excited about all the fights that were on 229.
I feel this one quicker.
Really?
Yeah, I feel this one quicker. 229. Well, we got going earlier on 229.
True.
So maybe that's why. Black Beast, praise to the stairs. This is a chance. This is history right now. We may actually see Derrick Lewis as the heavyweight champion of the world. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm a little excited about this is because before the year started, I made a prediction. I said Black Beast will be the heavyweight fighter of 2018. In fact, he'll be the champion. I made this prediction before the year started.
You did?
And if he becomes the champion tonight, I may have made my most mystical prediction of all time.
Yeah.
So that's why I'll be rooting for the Black Beast, because somehow I got it right. He lost to Mark Hunt and everyone was giving me hell. That was your 2018 prediction. What happened to your 2018 prediction? Well, here he is. I predicted he beat Francis Ngannou. And it wasn't a great fight, but he did it. But now he has the toughest task of his career as the double champ.
Did you predict him
for
his
did,
last
Jessie.
fight?
Last fight, I predicted the Black Beast. Almost lost because Volkov was winning the fight.
Yeah.
I am mystical. Well, I always pick the Black Beast. So that's my guy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Daniel Cormier. Here he comes. Ready to defend his belt.
He's running.
As usual. As usual, Daniel Cormier running to the cage. How could you not like DC? How do people hate on DC, man? The guy is the best. The double champ. The light heavyweight is up for grabs now. Gustafsson versus Jones. A very good card over there at UFC 232. And now we have a heavyweight fight with Daniel Cormier versus the Black Beast. Will Daniel Cormier cry? DC in the house if he loses?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because he knows the risk.
Craig Perks says, Chris, I love you, but your picks suck. Check my resume.
He's got good picks.
When it comes to main event picks, I'm virtually unstoppable. Now, listen, McGregor's a whole different story. If you're judging me on my McGregor picks, have I ever picked against McGregor? I mean, it's the exception to the rule, so shut up. Weidman embarrassing white people again, says Jeremy B. Yeah.
Kevin Costa and I have telepathy picks.
Hmm.
He said we have telepathy picks.
It's true. We get everything right. Welcome 1,000 watching. Welcome those 1,000 watching. Appreciate you joining us tonight. It's good to see everyone here. Grower. What's up, Grower? Welcome to the MMA holes. That's a smart motherfucker. Daniel Cormier. Woo! All right, I'm amped.
Excited?
I'm amped now. I'm ready. Get your shirts. We got these new shirts over here. By the way, Michael Anzalone and Kevin Costa, you'll be getting your shirts this week. Well, we'll be sending them. So that's that. If you want to check out our swole gear, go to the MMAholes.com for that. And check out our podcast, man. Podbeans and iTunes. If you like the audio version, you like to listen to Joe Rogan, fuck Joe Rogan. If you like to listen to Ariel Helwani, fuck Ariel Helwani or Luke Thomas, fuck them. Fuck Mark Raimondi. Check us out on Podbean and iTunes. We do 3 shows a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that's where our audio version of the shows are. UFC light heavyweight champion, Daniel Cormier. Do they touch gloves when Daniel runs around the cage? What do you think?
I'm like fast. I'm like, my eyes are glued.
When he runs around the cage, what do you think? Fook Joe Rogan.
You know what? I'm going to go on a limb and say, yeah.
All right, here he goes. Well, you better say it quick.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so here we go. Daniel Cormier touches the top of the cage. He's trotting around, arm in the air, passing Derrick Lewis. Do they touch gloves? Nope.
Wow.
No touch. Arm in the air, but they will touch, I'm sure, before the fight starts.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and it is rule Wakanda forever, says Gary from the UK. Let me know where you're from in the chat right now with a 1,005.3 watching. All right, Daniel Cormier, Black Beast. Woo, man. 39 years old, DC 33, Black Beast 6'3", Black Beast 5'11", Daniel Cormier 264.5 is the Beast, 251 DC, 79-inch reach for the Beast, 72.5 double champ.
Super chat.
Piggy.
DC wins because he is faster.
Oh, I think you could say fatter, but he is faster. Yes, he is both faster and fatter. DC is quick. John Jones said the same thing. He's a quick little guy over there.
The main event of the
evening. All right. Buffer's jacket. Boris likes that.
Florida, Miami. Get some hot balls over here. USA. Buffer's jacket. South Central LA. SoCal. DC by submission, 3rd round. Mexico. I think this DC first short notice fight. Beast is fighting for a lifetime's worth of chicken. He will not lose. One punch is coming. Suck Joe Rogan. Rockland, Cali. Wakanda Cannabis, Canada. DC is going to hold him down 5 rounds. What was the felony? OMG, I love seeing my name. Oh, I missed it. BC, Canada. Bama. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hawaii. Augusta, Georgia. Detroit. Australia. Down under. Miami.
People all over the place.
Let's go Black Beast. Lewis by hot teabagging. Chills. DC is 39. BB is 33. Fuck Canadian government weed. Ohio. Titties. SoCal. Hype for this fight. Damn, my balls is cold. Fried chicken. Jessie twerk. No. Canada. Bay Area. Britain. I missed it. Ohio. Loompaland. Harrisonburg, Virginia. The Negroes.
I see Flores is saying how much is these shirts cost. These are our new shirts over here.
$20.
If you want these shirts, $20. We got the MMAholes.com on the back. A nice hefty logo. These are a limited edition. If you want one of these shirts, you got to hit us up on the MMAholes.com. Just shoot us an email from the MMAholes.com. We'll send you one of these. If you want from our Teespring store, that's on the MMAholes.com, officially on the site. But shoot us an email if you want one of these. These are limited edition. And they are wonderful, wonderful. All right, here we go. Black Beast.
21-5.
Daniel Cormier.
Derrick Lewis.
Does Derrick Lewis look nervous, Jessie. Look into his eyes.
Hey, shout out to Scott Krasnick, Phoenix, Arizona. Respect.
What's up, Squat?
Arizona, respect.
All right, here we go. Black Beast. Does he look nervous?
No. Neither
No nerves?
Nah.
I see nerves in the Beast's eyes. I see nerves. Daniel Cormier is trotting back and forth. This might be the most confident that Daniel Cormier has ever been in a fight.
I don't know if it's the most confident. What,
Wow. A minus 500 favorite. Never lost a heavyweight fight. This could be his first L as a heavyweight.
Don't say that.
I don't know.
Don't say that.
One punch, Jessie.
Don't
One
jinx it.
punch could be the difference. I said during the week who I'm leaning towards who will win the fight. Tonight, as an official pick, for the first time ever, I don't pick anyone because I enjoy both of these fighters thoroughly. And I will be happy and be sad all at the same time because one has to lose. Or we can see a draw. What if that
True.
happens, Jessie?
That's not going to happen.
A draw.
That's ridiculous. It's redonkulous.
All right, here we go. Bruce Buffer announcing Daniel Cormier's name. Daniel Cormier looking into the camera, snarling. Do you think, what did you pick? Cormier by submission? What round?
Indeed.
They shake
I
hands.
said round 3 to be safe, but I really don't want to pick a round, to be honest. I just think he's gonna win by submission. There you go. Fist bump.
That's terrible picking. You got to watch our weekly show, and then you'll hear my pick. So fuck you. All right, here we go. Get ready to start the clock. A 5-round fight. The Black Beast versus Daniel Cormier. Let's do this. Let's do this. And here we go. We are off to the races. Herb Dean is the ref.
Everybody, just pay attention.
I cannot believe I'm seeing this fight. It's bizarre to me.
Live play-by-play so they know exactly what's going on.
Oh, what's happening? Daniel Cormier with the red gloves. Black Beast with the blue. A kick to the body by the Black Beast. Daniel Cormier doing his motions over there like he did with Stipe.
I'm so nervous.
Keeping the head moving back and forth. Dipping and ducking. Nice leg kick by the Black Beast. Black Beast is being very patient over here. Leg kick by Daniel Cormier. Black Beast exerting no energy. Looking to explode with the right. And here comes that head kick. That was the kick that we were talking about as well, trying to do that like switch kick, John Jones shit. Here we go. 2 lefts. Daniel Cormier going for a takedown, single leg attempt against Black Beast. Daniel Cormier tugging. Oh, dumps the Beast down. Here we go. DC dumps the Black Beast down immediately. Daniel Cormier. Wow. Now they are the same size. They are on the ground. And here we go. Daniel Cormier looking to maybe slip the leg out. I think he's going to try to work from side control.
Really?
Or I don't think he's going to try to go for a mount because he might get bucked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, he's still in half guard. He hasn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he's going to do next. I'm curious. Daniel Cormier has Derrick Lewis quickly to the ground. It did not take much time. The Black Beast on his back. Now, we've seen Derrick Lewis on his back before, grind it out for like 4 rounds straight and then come back and win by knockout. But this is a different animal. This is an Olympic wrestling Daniel Cormier who's never lost at heavyweight and only lost to the GOAT John Jones. Daniel Cormier rubbing the forearm into the face of the Black Beast. Here comes some elbows slicing in from Daniel Cormier. I saw some people in the chat saying on other shows were saying, man, the people that are picking Daniel Cormier is a casual and, you know, you don't have balls and this and that. There's a reason why Daniel Cormier is a heavy favorite over here. This guy is a legend. He's a legend of the sport. This guy is you're looking at someone here who has done something amazing, especially at a later stage in his life. Here comes some rights coming in by Daniel Cormier. Black Beast is trying to fight it on the ground. If Black Beast can survive the first rounds, maybe we can get another party back on the feet. Derrick Lewis trying to get back up. Derrick Lewis giving up his back. Good job by Derrick Lewis. Getting to his knees. Daniel Cormier's not. I don't think he's going to be able to get that back.
He's not.
Here comes some rights. And Derrick Lewis gets back up. Derrick Lewis getting back up. Cormier, too fat, cannot get his back. So now Cormier has the arms locked around Derrick Lewis, trying to go for another trip, it looks like. Derrick Lewis staying calm, staying patient. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Definite legend, says Jeremy Walker. Another takedown by Lewis.
Come on,
DC.
baby.
DC takes down the Black Beast, looking over at his corner, staying very patient. Derrick Lewis, look how big he is. Holy shit.
It's like hugging a teddy bear.
Elbows coming in from Daniel Cormier. The knee of Lewis between the legs of the Black Beast. Right leg on the side. Cormier putting his hands over Derrick Lewis's face and drops a left. Here comes some rights by Derrick Lewis, grinding in some arms. The Black Beast is just trying to chill here. Elbow comes in from the bottom by the Beast. 123 left in the first round. This is a 5-rounder. If Derrick Lewis can just weather this storm by Daniel Cormier and get out of this round, it's a win for Derrick Lewis. A huge win for Derrick Lewis. But the question is if. Does Cormier have a thong on? What is that about? What's that string around him? Oh, lefts! And here's the weathering of the storm. Beautiful lefts by Daniel Cormier. Land on the Black Beast. Derrick Lewis turtling up and eating more lefts by Daniel Cormier. Hammer fist by Daniel Cormier. It's like he's cracking a coconut. DC going for the back. Oh, he's trying to transition. Maybe an armbar. Nope. Bails. Knee to the chest by Daniel Cormier. Derrick Lewis is just flapping around, covering up. 37-6. 5 seconds left as Derrick Lewis is just trying to hang on. I'm looking at a 10-9 round over here. As Daniel Cormier with 25 seconds left. But this is a win for Derrick Lewis. A big win. 20 seconds left. And he's weathering the storm of Daniel Cormier. 15 seconds left in a round. Can we get a second round? It looks so as 10 seconds are on the clock. Daniel Cormier at a stalemate with Derrick Lewis. Trying to put that weight on him. Tire him out a little bit. Derrick Lewis holding onto the right hand. We got a couple of hammer fists coming in. Rights coming in. The round is over. Derrick Lewis withstands a round, Jesse. Wow. Okay. So here's the deal. Complete domination by Daniel Cormier. Gets the takedown multiple times. 12-3, 12-3, 1 takedown, 4 minutes, 10 seconds of control time by DC. I believe it's a win.
Though? Look at Lewis. He doesn't even look phased.
I believe it's a win for Derrick Lewis in this situation. Now, I'm not saying Lewis is going to win the fight, but the fact that he was able to get through the round, right? Weather the storm.
Yeah, he looks...
I've seen Derrick Lewis in this situation before. Like I said before, he's never been in this situation against a Daniel Cormier, but we've seen him get humped for like 4 rounds and come back and knock his opponent out. Derrick Lewis has sneaky strength and power at the end. So now Daniel Cormier holding this heavy weight, huffing and puffing. We know he has cardio. We know he's fast. But does he have the power to put away Derrick Lewis is the question. Mm-hmm. As we get later on in the fight, the Black Beast's power doesn't really go away.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier's power is going to go away.
Someone
says,
so?
Wrestle fuck in the chat. Jumanji. All right. That's got to be the plan here, right? Why in the world would Daniel Cormier want to stay on the feet? Both fighters touch gloves. We have a second round. Even though DC won that round, to me, that's a win for Derrick Lewis. He gets out of it. Stays on the ground. Lets Daniel Cormier do what he's got to do. And now he resets in the second round. The champ, DC, Black Beast in the middle of the cage.
Oh, it's his black belt.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's what's around him.
Oh, Derrick Lewis lands a right. Lewis comes in, and here comes the right and the left by Derrick Lewis. The Black Beast silently threatening with some shots. And there comes that kick up top by Derrick Lewis. Could you imagine if Derrick Lewis knocks him out John Jones style? Could you fucking imagine, Jesse? That shit would be bonkers.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, Derrick coming in with the right. Daniel kind of has a smirk on his face as he runs back. He is not going to stay there for that. Oh, the right lands by Derrick. DC. It's like fucking A. DC is using the head movement, comes in with a right of his own. Daniel Cormier is hunting and a kick to the belly by DC. And here comes the takedown attempt by Daniel Cormier. Going for a single leg. Derrick Lewis is trying to push him off. Derrick is trying. Oh, a trip by Cormier. Cormier with the trip. Grabs the neck. Derrick Lewis looking to get back up to the feet. And does. Cormier going for the neck again of Derrick Lewis. Cormier using the weight on the neck. Trying to tug the beast. A knee to the head by Daniel Cormier. Tugging on that neck and drags Derrick Lewis down to the knees. Derrick gets back up. A trip by Cormier throws Lewis on his back.
Nice.
Cormier slipping into the guards, passes the legs over. Looking for the next position. Side control. Daniel Cormier. Man, oh man. DC, West Side, over. DC wins. JBH doing
got
a
the
Chuck
back.
impression. Yeah, one hook coming in. Two hooks in. Oh, there's the
Stretch
neck.
him out.
Here it comes. There's a
Yes!
tap. A quick
Yes!
tap.
Yes!
Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier for the win. Second round rear naked choke. DC. 80s fist grab right there. Look at that. Daniel Cormier gets the win. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. As Daniel Cormier stays patient, waits for his opportunity, grabs the neck, and that's a wrap. DC.
Feeling good.
The double champ.
Feeling
Where's Brock
good.
Lesnar? How you feel about that?
Feeling good. Feeling great. Keep that fucking title.
There you go.
And still. Oh.
Siberian Express.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Another spectacular win by the Natty Goat. He made Lewis look like a boy in that cage.
Yeah.
Greg Odenblaze the faggot gets red-pilled again. Haha, told all you DC haters. Go cry in shame.
Yeah.
W-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O.
This
That
is
is
the greatest.
right. The greatest Daniel Cormier. That is fucking right. You know it. I know it. Even you knew it.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't make a pick. You're a
That's
very
why I didn't
smart
pick.
Man.
The reason why I didn't pick.
Super chat.
I mean, come on. There's no pick.
Did Jessie just be a big O?
Jesse just orgasmed live on the MMA holes.
WMMAC now.
It is not a shock. This is
Calm
not a
down.
shock in any way. Second round submission. You can even see it over here. The Black Beast, he said it beforehand. He's like, he's getting paid no matter what. He's getting paid very handsomely for taking this fight. This event was a weird one. This is a weird one.
This is a good one though. It
Not
was still
really.
good. No, it was still
No.
good. It was. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone says negative about.
Well, okay.
There were duds. I will give you that.
No, but, all right, we'll talk
But-
about it in a second. Let's see the super chat.
I love you guys. Feels good.
Piggy
Yeah.
feels good.
94.
It feels
Yeah.
good, Piggy. All right, so Daniel Cormier retains the belt,
Yes.
right? And
Can we hear what he says first, real quick?
yeah, let's see what DC.
Sorry, I don't mean
say.
that. I don't want to be rude or anything. I want to hear this.
But hold on a second. Bruce Buffer's yelling at Cormier. Get over here. Get over here. Daniel. Official decision coming in. Winner by submission. And still, DC holding onto the belt.
Super
Two
chat.
belts. Kevin Costa coming in.
Boom. Jessie, here is your percentage of our winnings tonight. Love you, girl. Victory. Hand medium light skin tone.
Kevin.
Yeah, love you, Kevin Costa.
Kevin wins
Love
again.
You.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Our telepathy pick
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
You must have bet a lot of money because DC was a heavy favorite. Daniel Cormier. All right, so let's hear what Daniel has to say here. Holding on to the belts. History in the making. Daniel Cormier, congratulations to getting another win. Never lost at heavyweight.
I think I just had an aneurysm.
Hold on. Did this fight surprise you in any way? He says he punched me on the way in with the right.
On the last shot.
He had unbelievable power, blah, blah, blah. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. I feel, and thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate it. It makes me feel a little bit better by paying for this.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse. Okay.
Jesse.
This was horseshit. Okay? This was complete horseshit.
Really?
I tried my best, right, to get amped up, and for the Weidman fight, it was good. The Branch was a good finish over there.
Yeah.
By what's his name? Cannonier, right? Fantastic stuff over there. But as a card, okay, I like to judge it on main and co-main, and
Right.
fantastic stuff by Jacare Souza. So it hit an upward, a peak over there.
Mm-hmm.
Watching this fight, it was so predictable. It's like watching a movie that's so fucking predictable that it just leaves you empty. You ever watch a movie like, okay, that was all right. That was all right. We need that ending to just bring us home.
Yeah.
It was one of the most predictable movies ever, predictable movies ever. And it's like, man, the only way this could have been salvaged is if there was some complete upset by Derrick Lewis, right? That's the only way that would have been salvaged. Congratulations to Daniel Cormier for getting the win, but UFC 230 was an epic fail. An epic fail, in my opinion. Now, I know you have a different opinion, so let's get yours on this one.
I don't think the card was a horrible card. I think you're correct. I think there were some duds on the card, of course.
Super.
Darion Suncap.
Suncap.
Immediate rematch. Thanks for stream.
You want to see? You'll run it back. Oh, they got Rockhold in there and Cormier's family. Cormier's a stand-up guy, man. Listen,
Aww.
He's a good dude, you know? Gets to see him hanging with the family over there. Gets paid. Comes back. Conveniently doesn't take the fight with the messed up hand against Stipe. And now he beats the Black Beast in the second round. All right, so make your point over here.
No, I was gonna say I don't think it was a horrible card. Like I said, I agree with you. I think there were some duds on the card for sure. I think there were some. I mean, I was lucky to have walked out during one of the fights that you said was just god awful. Like you couldn't even sit through it. There were some that went the distance, and it probably wasn't worth the watch. But to me, the ones that were worth the watch made up for it. They made up for the card easily. So I'm not disappointed. I'm actually not disappointed with this card.
I hated it. I hated it.
I could see why. Like I can see your side. I'm just maybe it's just me. I'm not disappointed with it. You know, like I actually enjoyed this card.
I kind of want to take some phone calls, like a couple of phone calls. Let me know in the chat with the ones if you want to open up phone calls. And the reason why I want to do is I want to get your thoughts. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about the fights tonight. What do you rate it out of 10? A pay-per-view fight out of 10. I understand they pieced it together. They had problems. This was doomed from the beginning. They salvaged it enough to get people to have some interest in it.
Yeah.
But goddamn, it was so lackluster at the end.
Yeah.
The Jacare thing, fantastic job by Jacare Souza and Cannonier. Very standout by those two over there. Adesanya, a
Great
standout
fight.
moment over there. Brunson, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in that fight. Predictable. But earlier on, the early prelims, some good stuff over there. It's just how it wrapped up. It just hurts. Like it just hurts my soul. I don't know. I've seen cards where the card was good and we've had a terrible main event, but the card was so much fun.
Right.
I didn't feel it for some reason.
Listen,
I don't know what it was.
I will give you this. If I were able to go back in time, would I purchase the fight? No.
Oh, never.
Absolutely not. I would not purchase it. But I would still want to watch it. I'd stream it. I'd do something because it is still worth the watch. I'll put it that way. It's not the best card in the world. It's not. There's no super. It's not like the most amazing card, but it is still very entertaining. A lot of the fights. So I would stream it. I would watch it. Would I purchase it? Probably not.
We got robbed. MSG. I mean, look at last year. You had 3 title fights on the card. All title fights, flipping spots. You know, I still think it was the greatest card of all time, and I got the pleasure of being in the building for that. How do you go from UFC 217 to this? Like, it feels empty. If I went to this card, I would have been totally disappointed. And if I would have, we purchased it, I feel like I was gypped. I don't know. It's really weird. Because of the show, we try to make this as exciting as possible, or we try to keep interest as much as possible. And it was tough. It was a tough go.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
Greg Oden Blaze. What?
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Holy shit.
I shove dildos up my butthole daily thinking about the double champ daddy DC going balls. Deep
Is that
in
true?
me.
There you go. All right,
Can
so
I watch,
thank you.
Greg? Can I watch?
Greg Oden Blaze. Thank you, Greg Oden Blaze. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple of phone calls. We usually don't do this at the end of a fight, buddies. We do this during the week.
I'm interested to see what people have to
But
say.
I want to hear what you have to say. I mean, I know you're drunk, you're tired, you're high. You want to vent. So here's the place to do it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? We're going to take some calls in a second.
The MMA holes make every card a 10.
Hell yeah, Drunk
Yeah!
Savage. That's
Drunk
right.
Savage.
That's right, Drunk Savage. That's right.
That's right. Drunk Savage is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Drunk Savage. Look at that. A swole, sexy member of the MMA Holes community.
Drunk Savage is like we should make Drunk Savage the king of, what should we make Drunk
Savagery.
The king of savagery.
Yes.
From now on, Drunk Savage is the king of savagery.
All right, here we go. Muradade says, Mystic Moss, you need to give the fans some more credit, some credit. How would you have felt if Eubank Shevchenko was the main event
True.
and got scrapped due to missed weight.
Now
All right.
that's a good point.
That was never on the table as the main event.
It was on the table.
Nope.
Yes, it
No, it
was.
wasn't.
It was supposed to be the main event.
Nope.
Yes.
That was misled. So when they made that fight, well, they never even really made it official. They threw it on the UFC. They threw it on there, but they threw it as the co-main event. They never had it officially as the main event.
From my understanding,
reports were saying that was going to be the main event.
Yeah.
But UFC never confirmed that was indeed the main event. UFC never had intentions on making Eubank Shevchenko the main event. That's why they waited so fucking long. Was it the extreme backup plan? Maybe, but I think it's super extreme for that ever to come to fruition. So no.
But I still think it's a good point, because even if it was a co-main event, would you rather have seen Eubank Shevchenko over this co-main event? I mean,
no, this co-main event was good. Here's the thing.
In some ways, it still makes for a good card.
They
you have to
waited
appreciate
too
the card.
fucking long. It's UFC 217.
Yeah.
What are they doing? I mean, 227, 230. MSG. Boss Koger.
You Aaron alone, Blaze. I do the same thing. Double champ Daddy Daniel is so hot, lol. I use my BBC dildo daily and he's always the first thing popping up in my mind. I know he'd never bang me though. I'm too ugly.
I don't think so, Boss Coker. I'm sure you're a very good looking man and DC would want to bang you in a second. The moment he lays eyes on you.
Absolutely.
He'd want to bang you.
The phone number is 516-522-0267. Call us up. We'd love to hear what you think about UFC 230. We're only taking a couple calls. We'll be live again on the Monday show. We have a guest lined up. See if it comes through. Regardless, there's a lot to talk about because now the question is what's next for Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
All right. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
This is Kevin from Chicago.
Kevin.
And, yeah, Chris, I agree with you. The card sucked. I mean, you had Jack Marshman on the pay-per-view. I don't know who that guy is. He's coming off back-to-back losses, and they put him against this dude, Karl Roberson, who's coming off a loss. I don't know what the hell that they were doing on the pay-per-view. Then you got Jared Cannonier versus David Branch. Cannonier's coming off back-to-back losses, too. I mean, Adesanya versus Brunson. Brunson's coming off a loss, too. Brunson's coming off a knockout loss, too. I mean, and you knew with the main event, you knew what we're getting into. You knew Derrick Cormier was going to be able to out-wrestle him, take him down, and control him. So there really was no surprises. The only the co-main event, Weidman versus Jacare, was the best fight. The only reason I tuned in to this card was Jacare versus Weidman.
Yeah.
I do not know why Weidman didn't try to wrestle more. You saw what Cormier did when he wrestled. He dominated Lewis. When wrestlers wrestle, they win. But Weidman tried to make it a stand-up or try to brawl with Souza, who's got a bunch of brutal knockout wins on his record. I mean, Weidman should have put him against the cage. He could have wore him down and said he was just trying to jab him all night, do these weak-ass punches. And he got caught. He got clipped at the end of the third. So that's the price you pay when you try to stand and beg. But, yeah, overall, the card sucked.
All right.
I mean, who is it? Jason Knight versus Rinaldi? That should be on Facebook prelims. That should not be no fucking main event for the Fox Sports 1's card. That should be on, like, the fucking first fight of the night. Then just a bunch of terrible cards. Huli Arce versus Marias. That was a good fight, but there's no names. Lyman Good versus the other bum. Just bum fight after bum fight. I agree with you there. But take it easy, guys. I'll call you in Monday.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin from Chicago jumping in. I agree with him. It was a little long-winded, but I do agree. Yeah, I mean, that was...
Thank God for lungs.
What do you think about that, Jesse?
You can't stop the
Autumn.
Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Kinger Mothersring Hole said he would come back to the MMA Hole stream after Black Beast. Whoops, DC. Ha 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 ha. Didn't work out how you planned, did it, loser? Ha 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 ha. LMAO.
There you go. Natty Goat DC making the MMA horror talk. 516-522-0267. Let me know quickly what you think about UFC 230, the card. What is your score How do you feel about UFC 230? I mean, I think we all realize that this thing was pieced together. So, it is what it is, but I feel it didn't have to be like this. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Charles from the chat, and I just really quickly wanted to say, card sucked a big black one, and all this fight does is prove how good John Jones really is. Everybody have a wonderful night.
All right, thank you. There you go.
What?
He's right. The only person that Daniel Cormier has taken an L to twice is John Jones. DC's never lost at heavyweight, and if it wasn't for John Jones, he would never lose at light heavyweight.
Fair point. I'll
Right?
give you that.
So John Jones fighting at UFC 232 versus Alex Gustafsson. That's a fun one. The rematch. 516-522-0267. Get your quick calls in, and we'll shut the shit down. We still got 500 people watching. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, give us a sub.
Charles Gaffney.
There you go. Charles calling in. Yeah. What do you rate this card out of 10, Jessie? 10 being the greatest card of all time.
I'd give it a 6 or 7.
Oof. Okay.
I'd give it a... you know what? Let's go in between. Let's give it a 6.5.
All right. There are bright spots on this card, but because it's an MSG card and it is a pay-per-view, I'm going to give it a 4, Jessie. And it's crazy because the top 4 fights, you know what? I was in the minority here. Okay. When I was looking at this card, I wasn't upset. I kind of, on paper, I was like, you know what? Piecing this thing together, I kind of like this.
Right.
I didn't hate it. I did not hate it during the week. So I was like, okay, I'm going to enjoy something good here. There were bright moments on the card, but I just felt like it was on a downcline. And Chris Weidman, the knockout by Jacare Souza was fantastic. Fantastic stuff. That's something that's going to stick in my mind. It was sad seeing Chris Weidman go down like that because, I mean, once again, in front of his hometown, in front of his family, to see him go out like that. It's tough to watch, but fantastic for Jacare Souza at 38 years old, still having enough gas in the tank, putting away CW. So that was fun to watch. Adesanya looked great. Brunson looked like he was fucking on drugs. Brunson looked like he was drunk. I don't know. He had too much Proper 12 or something in that fight. Really weird to watch. Are you surprised about the Black Beast? Like, I mean, is it really a shock? There's a reason why he was a severe underdog, a heavy underdog. It's because, and it's the reason why I didn't pick, it's Daniel Cormier was winning that fight. There's like, what I try to do here on the show is I try to give the other person a chance, right? And I was saying if there's a puncher's chance at heavyweight, you got to give that person a chance, this and that. But it's becoming impossible. To having some of these matchups that's just like, it's just impossible to go the other way and try to argue for that side. It was a complete lopsided layup for DC. John Jones said it. You know, John Jones hates Daniel Cormier. And what did John Jones say? Yeah, he's just too good for him. He's going to win. One more call, 516-522-0267. Let us know what you think about UFC 230. Chat room, what do you say?
James Miller says, fuck John Jones, cheating, eye-poking piece of shit. Greg Odom says, John Jones is much more relatable than DC. D the USA Dive O says, Eddie Ken. The Real Vanilla Ice says 2.75 out of 10. David Flores says, John Jones was using while making his way. Doesn't count. Throws all good out the window. Let's see John Jones. Oh, I missed it. D Brown says, bright spots and wet spots. Crypto Cam says, trash. Drunk Savage says, Pulse Resurrected. That's not a bad idea. Greg Odom Blaze says, nah, let me stop. Adesanya versus Till says, Pulse Resurrected. A Russian has the sunglasses emoji. King of Brothers Ringhole says, yay, DC won with the sausage in the chat. Greg Perk says, how's the dick pills helping you, Chris?
Well, you're here. So, I mean.
Shots. Drunk Savage says, I loved you guys. We loved you, Drunk Savage. Doug McGuire says, I still love John Jones, the fighter. The Real Vanilla Ice says, John Jones' cocaine is expensive. Key Green says, Lewis blew it. What's next for him? Another stepping stone for Blades? But did he beat USADA, says Troy Young. Internal says, DC doesn't want Jones. Donald Trump says, Jones versus Rockhold for MSG.
Jones versus who?
Rockhold.
Jones was sucking off Luke Rockhold, saying, you know, how talented he was and him going up would be a great addition to the light heavyweights. And he's a big guy, and it would be interesting to see him fighting at light heavyweight. Not sure how his chin is going to hold up. I really wanted to see Rockhold versus Weidman too. I did want to see that, but Souza was a nice replacement, so I'm not disappointed in that. All right, so a lot more to talk about on the Monday show. We might have a special surprise for you.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens. There's something in the works. Anyway, if you missed our last stream, we had John Gotti III, a plethora of other fighters that were on for CES 53. Yep. If you're new to the streams, subscribe. If you'd like to drop a like, do that. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to Daniel Cormier for becoming, staying the champion over here, and technically still the double champ. I mean, yeah, he's stripped from light heavyweight, but he didn't lose the belt. So, Daniel Cormier on top of the game. Derrick loses. Jacare Souza, a vicious knockout at the end of the third, 212, third round over Chris Weidman. I feel Chris was winning the fight, and shocker, Jacare does what he does. Cannonier comes in and in the second round gets the job done on David Branch. David Branch looking fantastic in the first round, and nope, Cannonier gets it done. A snoozer over here, but Roberson does a dominating performance, and Adesanya gets the job done very fantastically in the first round. Derrick Brunson is going to check into rehab after this fight. Jessie, any last words to these wonderful, wonderful peoples?
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.